Oh, yiggity, and we are back. And listen, we got forensic analysts, we got videotape experts, we got common people saying what they say about this footage that then came out. Now it's some new stuff. We got the trash can thing. We got the Eddie thing. Everybody got questions. I wanted to start with my man Rasta Man because he just say it plain. You know I like to let the people talk. He just gonna say it plain though. Check my man's out. My man's is just straight what it is, right? He ain't playing no games.
Rasta, outside of
What?
the back and forth that you just had, did you watch the footage and what is your thoughts on the newly released surveillance?
Man, look, you could see clearly everything that happened. And you could see he was sitting down and you could see a crowd of people around the youth. So the youth got his hand, they put the hands on the youth, and he did what he gotta do. It's self-defense because it was one of him and how much of them?
Straight up.
You gotta fight your way out. If you're back against the wall, what you gonna do? Fall? Or you gonna try to bang your way out of the back? Yeah, you gotta get up out that corner. You gotta move around. So if you have people surround you, you gotta do whatever it is. Whoever you gonna get, you gonna get. But the person you get, everybody gonna run like roach. It's just like in the dark. When roach come out in the dark and you turn the light on, roach scatter. And that's what happened. All them roach went over to a big man and tried to eat the big man. And the big man come out on top. So when he do what he do, everybody scatter. And all he had to do is get away, because if he did not get away, they'd have do him in. So he did the right thing. And I don't care what nobody say.
I agree.
He did the right thing. So whoever got anything negative to say about that youth there, I stand by that dude all day, every day, till the day I die, till he come home. Real talk.
Yeah,
and that's how I feel about that, because if you have a crowd of people around you and it's just you, what you gonna do? You're back against the wall. You gonna let everybody jump on you, or you gonna try to fight your way out of there, however, or whatever, and whatever you got to do to get out of there.
Straight up.
And everybody don't need a gun. A knife will work. All you gotta do is grab one of them and drive them a bumper cloth knife and watch everybody run. And that's why exactly what happened, and he dissolved that in a pussy hole. Just so. Black power, I don't talk.
All right.
He was serious as hell. That's the real Dandada, Jamaican Dandada. He's no play no games. Hey, listen. They got up close and personal, sideways, front ways, different ways of this footage, man. Somebody got to come with some answers, is what I'm saying. Somebody got to come with something.
The knife, this proves that how the knife actually went into Austin. It was from the momentum when Austin went in, because Karmello was still sitting down. Watch this. Do you see Karmello up here? This guy is still over here, isn't he?
He gone.
Karmello is up top right here.
4, 5. At least 4.
This guy had a hand in assaulting Karmello too. Yeah. This guy had a hand in assaulting Karmello, and this is Austin and Hunter. Karmello is up here. So what is this guy doing standing up over Karmello?
Right.
Who is this guy standing up for all of the naysayers? You got answers. You have answers to make. Who is this guy standing up right here? Everybody thought this was Karmello. It's not Karmello. That's one of the goons. Let me play it in real time so you guys can see it. Did you see it? That guy.
Back it up one more time.
Did you see how that guy chased Karmello out of the tent? Watch this. The other goon. Boom. Karmello left the tent. Now this guy is about to go out of the tent too. Did you see him go out of the tent too? Let me back it up one more time. That guy went out of the tent too. Watch this. Boom, boom. This is Karmello's up. This guy left right here. See how he crawled out of there too? That guy was on the other side of.
Hold on. Not only that though, it's not only just that part. We talking about the trash can too. Cause see, they didn't expect people to be looking, right? And paying attention, right?
All right, y'all. So we have already established that this person is throwing something in his garbage can. But something else that was brought to my attention is I need y'all to focus. Please focus. You see this person? This is the garbage can. And this person... Hold on, y'all. Karmello's being walked. You see the garbage can on the ground. This guy here, he's picking up the garbage can.
Mm-hmm.
You see him?
Yep.
Now he's gonna scoot it down a bit, dig in it, get whatever out. And that's that. He's walking off. Now let's watch that one more time.
Come on now.
Let's watch that one more time. He's picking up the garbage can. He scoots it to the side. He digs in it, takes whatever out. And that's that. What is going on here? And why didn't they catch it? Something very sinister happened under that canopy. And can't nobody convince me otherwise. Something very sinister happened. Those kids were up to no good. Because if they weren't, there would be no need to try to get rid of and hide evidence as we see this person here doing. What is going on in Texas, y'all? What is going on? There's a young man whose life is at stake. This is not right. All right, y'all. So we have already established.
Hold on. No, hold on. You know, I scoured the internet for y'all. Everybody's coming out. And we even got people who are retracting their statements. I mean, people is actually getting right out here too. Like,
hoping that upon the facts and evidence upon this video footage being released, that these wicked and demonic people would change their minds. And sure enough, they haven't. Got him! The lineage of evil is still on evilin'. Because it's clear as day that when you look at this video footage, that anyone saying that, oh, this proves that it was murder, is either incompetent or racist.
Right.
Those are only two options at this moment in time. Because my stance, my position, which I still hold today, is that his defense was incompetent. And it was either incompetent or they were in on it together, where they very much threw him under the bus because they wanted a guilty verdict. That's what it was. And there are other attorneys who have admitted such. When it comes to, hey, he should have rebutted this when the prosecution was saying this, that the defense was just sleeping. When it comes to the video footage proves everything that I have been saying, proves everything that, that other people have been saying, which is, who is the aggressor? Austin Metcalf. We see this in the video footage. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Now you can try and play mental gymnastics and say, oh, he wasn't aggressive, but he clear as day was. Karmello Anthony was sitting with these people for quite some time. The only time that any type of disruption erupts was the existence of Austin Metcalf. Karmello Anthony didn't, poke anybody during that time that he was called over there to sit down under the canopy. Nothing happened. There was no fight. Just everybody was chilling and sitting down and talking. That's what it showed. Now, it was only until Austin Metcalf got over there that an issue started to arise. And then put hands on him. And then he got poked and he's no longer here. Karmello Anthony runs, to the coach. Coach brings him back and mum's a word. Even in the second video, we hear Karmello Anthony crying. Right? He's crying. I told him, not to put his hands on me.
I think he was analyzing. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me.
Damn
I
shame.
told him not to. He put his hands on me.
He's asking, hey, is he going to be all right? Officer says he doesn't know. Now, if you want to believe that that's the headspace, that's the mindset of a rabid, killer, you can go ahead and believe it. But once again, that falls into two camps of thought. Either you're a racist or you're ignorant.
Right.
That's it. There's only two options. And in many of these videos, and many of the people doing, videos on this footage, that's really what it boils down to.
That's really what it boils down to. That's really what it boils down to. It's only one of the two. Now, these some people that intimately know Austin and who he was that can speak to his character. And this parent called Austin a little shit starter. Check this out.
My kids know Hunter. They've been over, both kids have been over to my house many, many times. If when he was alive, I didn't necessarily like Austin. that guy was he was a little shit starter. He wasn't a bully, but he would, he was in fights.
I would go as far to say that
Wait, relax. Hold on. Wait. You knew Austin?
Yeah.
And he was he was a shit starter.
He was a 17-year-old kid. Just like what you were saying. I mean, he was a 17-year-old kid
starter
with testosterone.
Yes.
Like you said.
Yes, shit
I remember
starter.
being 17 years old and being a little dickhead.
But you did say he was a shit starter. I just want to make sure that was on record.
Sure. If you want to take that and use your own narrative, fine.
No. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. You said Austin Metcalf was a shit starter, and you didn't like him that much. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, and I still believe he did not deserve to die for what he did.
I don't think he deserved to die either. I'll meet you there.
Now shit happens.
So that's straight from the horse's mouth of parents who interacted with the kid. But I wanted to take it a little step further because everybody's confused about this law. And obviously, when we seen all of these people come against him, what you think he was supposed to do? Well, OG, shout out to Lacey B. Houston Sr., he said everybody talking about the video as if it proves Karmello Anthony's guilt, but they don't. They only reframe that Karmello was under the tent. And let me let him.
This Karmello Anthony Austin Metcalf State thing is crazy. If you've been on social media, you understand that they have released evidence from the trial. I got a couple of points I want to make about this evidence they released and about Texas law. According to what was said, let's walk through it point by point. According to what Austin said, Karmello was sitting under the tent. Austin said that Hunter said, he asked, who is this kid that no one knows that's sitting here talking recklessly? Hunter says, he and Karmello began to have an exchange. Let me back up. Karmello is sitting under the tent. 4 guys approach. 2 of them are the Metcalf twins with 2 other guys. They come underneath the tent. Karmello is already seated. Now, this is where Hunter says he asked, as him and Karmello start to have exchanges, who is this kid sitting here? He don't belong here, and he's talking recklessly, aggressively. In the trial, everybody used the word aggressive when referring to Karmello's statements, Karmello's demeanor. So who is this kid sitting here talking aggressively that no one knows, is what Hunter said that he asked. And Hunter also says that his brother Austin stepped in, I guess, to defend Hunter. And that's when, according to Hunter, him and Austin and Karmello have exchanges, and Karmello sticks his hands into the backpack and say, just don't touch me, or something to that effect. Don't put your hands on me, or whatever he says. And now, let me talk to you about Texas law. It's called the multiple assailant doctrine. So according to the multiple assailant doctrine, if you're approached by a group of people, that could be 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and we know that 4 people came under the tent. We know that Karmello was engaged with 2 people, the Metcalf twins. So that makes this multiple assailants. Now, according to the Multiple Assailant Act, and I'm just talking, but you can look this up and read it for yourself. The Multiple Assailant Doctrine, when Karmello feels threatened, and the point that he felt threatened would be when he say, as long as you don't put your hands on me, or whatever he said. At this point, according to Texas law, because there's multiple assailants, he does not have to wait until he's attacked to defend himself.
Exactly.
When he says, as long as you don't put your hands on me, that means that he feels threatened, and at this point, he can now take that knife and poke either of them.
Either of them.
I'm not stretching it. Read the law for yourself. It's the multiple assailant doctrine, Texas multiple assailant doctrine, which says that if a group of people approach you and you feel threatened, even before you're attacked, you have a right under Texas law to defend yourself with force. So that means that if it says with force, that means whatever force Karmello felt necessary to defend himself from the attack, he was allowed to under Texas multiple assailant doctrine. Because we do understand there's multiple assailants. Nobody is denying that. It was Hunter and Austin and 2 other kids that came underneath that tent. And Karmello was engaged with Hunter and Austin. And Austin just happened to be the one to put his hands on Karmello, and Karmello reacted by stabbing Austin. So if you just apply the law, and how his defense does not do this, his defense has got to be the worst defense you could ever possibly have.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the facts. When people talk about why do you have a knife at school, why do you take a knife to the track meet? He took a knife. It's Texas. You can probably stop any teenager in Texas, and you're probably going to find a pocket knife. Even if it's not in their pocket, it's probably on their belt loop. If they got on a pair of cowboy boots, they probably got a knife in the belt loop. So it's Texas. So why does he have a knife? Forget that. Forget why does he have a knife. It's fortunate for him he did have a knife.
Right.
Why is he underneath the tent? Well, if you watch the videos and they release them, you see Karmello Anthony, when they highlight him, he's kind of walking past that tent and something stops him, and then he goes underneath the tent. So at this point, I'm believing that he was walking past the tent and Eddie grabs his attention. He goes over to talk to Eddie. And there is a video where Eddie appears to be standing outside of the tent holding a cell phone at the tent, which means that he's recording the incident, even though that recording never showed up. It is the defense's job to gather that evidence, and the defense didn't do that. So if you look at just the law that I'm talking about, the multiple assailant doctrine, Karmello Anthony is justified for doing what he did.
That's
now,
right.
Let's talk about the trial itself quite briefly. The defense, a couple of things the defense missed. One, every witness that the prosecution put on, the defense allowed the prosecution to ask the witness, was Karmello Anthony aggressive? They all said yes. That's the prosecution's point, painting a picture that Karmello is the aggressor. Now, the prosecution didn't ask them how was he aggressive. They just asked if he was aggressive, and they replied yes. Now, the defense missed it because the defense at this point should have asked, if the defense had asked one person, how was Karmello Anthony aggressive? This would have blown up the whole aggression part, because the witness would have said, and I'm quite sure when they say Karmello Anthony was being aggressive, that meant that Karmello Anthony was not leaving from under the tent when he was asked. That's their version of aggressive. The defense missed that. If the defense just challenged what was aggression, that changes the way the jury is looking at it. Second thing is, the prosecution was allowed to ask each of the witnesses, 16, 17, 18-year-olds, was Karmello Anthony acting in self-defense? Well, this should have been objected to by the defense, because the witness is not there to determine self-defense. The jury is. Plus, the witness, probably 15, 16 at the time, don't have any idea what the legal definition of self-defense is. So this is a point that the defense should have objected. As a matter of fact, these kids probably had no idea what perjury was, which is another thing that the defense should have got up and asked each one of those witnesses, do you understand what perjury is? And then should have explained to them, if you lie during this process, you will be prosecuted. The defense missed all of these opportunities to assist their client in this trial.
Come on, man. We got some smart people out here. You're not finna. And let me address this thing with the knife thing, because I keep seeing y'all with the knife thing over there with the knife. I love how I'm gonna be featuring Kimberly in the videos quite a bit, because she be talking to y'all, and you know I gotta get your people to talk to you, because you don't want to hear nothing from me or us.
A weapon. It was a knife. It was a cleat sharpener. This is what it was. This is the actual facts of what it was. It was a 7-in-1 multi-tool, okay, that had a glass breaker, all kinds of stuff on it, that's commonly used for hunting and fishing and camping, and sold at Walmart for $13. Now, you tell me the average 17-year-old ain't gonna have one of these on them? Because I used to carry that on me all the time. I mean, you tell me he ain't supposed to have that in his bag? Why? It was a weapon. It was a knife. It was a cleat sharpener. This is what it was. This is the actual facts of what it was.
I just want to make sure y'all know that while y'all over there with the yin yang and the joint over there. I see y'all, but you know we got some very intelligent people in there giving y'all the beeswax. So I ain't really got to address you, and I can keep going on with the program. But yeah. Hold on. Y'all don't like when your people talk to you. You know I got something from the other side for you, right? You know I got something for you, right? I got something for you.
So let me just say this. Under 9.32 Penal Code, Texas law, we may have a major problem in this Karmello Anthony case.
Uh-oh.
It appears to me that there may be more than one knife involved.
Uh-oh.
And I also now know for a fact that somebody, when the incident was over, you know, when Austin was supposedly poked, somebody went to the trash can there at the bottom of the bleachers.
Uh-oh. Everybody see it.
Is this why they didn't want their video to be released? Were they worried about us finding out? What's up with this other knife? What's up with the one knife? You know, it's got, looks camouflage. Halfway open. What's really going on here? But no, Cat Freezy, you did a good job with Christopher King. You're right. You did a great job. That was awesome how they took care and did that on their laptop. Moving cursors around, showing arrows. Karmello Anthony was assaulted by more than one. And you know something? We don't even know that Karmello Anthony was the one that even used a knife into Austin Metcalf, now do we? We don't even know that. We don't even truly know if that's how Austin Metcalf truly lost his life.
Man, listen. Is this why they couldn't wait was holding the footage back? Because I mean, like, you come on now. If you look at the video, you see the scuffle and the push and all. So you saying Karmello did all of that, is sitting down, and was able to get up and flee the scene? What they was throwing in the trash then? But we want to talk about the friend too, Eddie though. We got to talk about Eddie though. The snake in the grass, Eddie though.
We don't know what was being said under that tent because multiple people perjured themselves when they got on the stand who were supposed to be witnesses. After seeing this and after observing all that I observed, I believe Eddie Parra put his hands on Karmello.
Uh-oh.
And that's why Eddie was trying to back himself away from Karmello Anthony. Because in that immediate moment, he took a stance against him. From the minute that Austin and Karmello got into it, Eddie was no longer Karmello's friend, not even his associate. Eddie turned on him and picked a side. If you've read the police report, then you know that Eddie told the police that he did not know Karmello Anthony.
Come on.
But another student told the police officers that Karmello was a friend of Eddie Parra's. So people under that tent knew that Eddie and Karmello were friends. And Eddie backpedaled on that stand. Man. And this is why we need to have conversations with our children about their friends.
Straight
because
up.
I'm quite sure Eddie showed some signs that Karmello probably overlooked, just like we all do when we have our friends. We want to see the best in them. We don't want to believe the worst in them. But sometimes the person who will snake you the most is the person who's sitting closest to you. And we need to teach our children that. We don't know what was being.
That's a lesson right there to be learned, especially about this Eddie character. But listen, y'all, I'm talking about we done got video editing forensics on the videos. Now, hold on. Let me make sure that everybody can see it good, because this finna blow you right here. This finna, come on now. Hold on now.
Hope and I pray you guys are seeing exactly what I'm seeing. There are invisible people walking around because this footage is so edited. It's beyond the scope of just pixelation and you can't make out who is who. It's heavily edited. Like, why would you release this? Look at these invisible people. Look, there's somebody invisible walking. Hello. We done seen about 10 invisible people Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is like the Kanika Jenkins footage. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. All right. You guys, right here is an invisible person walking. Do you see that invisible person? Do you see that invisible person?
I see that invisible person.
That's not pixelation. That's not, that's somebody invisible walking and blurring into the rest of this blurry shit, bro. Like, who you think you playing with?
Come on, man.
Cause we can zoom in too. Like, you got invisible people walking around and you want us to believe that ain't nothing happened underneath this tent. That should not be questioned. This video alone is grounds for, this is not credible evidence. There are invisible people. Look, invisible people right there, even at the edge of it. This is why they cut it the way that they cut it. There's somebody right here on the opposite side of this fence that's looking in and engaging, but this person is invisible. Now pay attention. Oh, let me go back a little bit. All right. Look at that invisible person right there outside the fence. Who is that? Come on, man. You cannot play with me. Who is this outside the fence moving? And y'all got this cut right there when that person is moving. Done blurred him out to where this person up here ain't even got a leg. Come on. Come on, man. Who y'all playing with? Y'all really, Judge Roach, you really gonna release some footage like this, bro? You really gonna stand beside this and say that you're retiring in 6 months and act like we dumb out here? Bro, we see invisible people. Look at these invisible people walking right there. Somebody boop, boop, boop. Somebody walking out here. Somebody's up there. Now this person is halfway invisible, halfway chipped up, looking like a roach off of Men in Black that was at the bar drinking and smoking a cigarette. Like, come on. There's somebody walking with an umbrella. That's just totally blurred. This has nothing to do with pixelation in itself. This has everything to do with heavy editing and a pixelation on top of it to hide all of this evidence. This person ain't even got no top body. Come on, man. Who y'all think y'all playing with? Man, get out of here. So we can't even make him out. We can't make nothing out back there, bro. Come on, man. Judge Roach, why would you release this? And think we dumb. Ain't nobody dumb but you, Neanderthal. Right. We see plenty Caspers in the picture. They got this boy locked up on account of some evidence like this, yo. If I would have went to that court case and I seen this, I would have called this shit out from the jump. It don't take no rocket science to see these invisible people. People walking with no backs. People, like, what is that? The umbrella blinked out. That person has an umbrella. You can see this print of it. That's it. Because it's raining. And they didn't want y'all to know it was raining. And that's why he was underneath the tent. They wanted to, remember they were testifying saying it wasn't raining. Why people got umbrellas, bro? Why the ground wet? Like, yo, you can't make none of these people out. Get the fuck out of here. I wish somebody would play some evidence like this on me. Is you cool? Bro, we're not buying this. This is not beyond a reasonable doubt. Then y'all gonna take this man's statement and say, I did it. The fuck? And use that against him, topple with this right here, man. That's some bullshit.
Straight up.
This is a systemic injustice. Look, this person got on the yellow what? Can't even make him out nothing but the yellow. Just sat right there. This is tampered. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, we 6:11. How I go from this all the way to that, bro? Invisible. Ain't nobody invisible here. Matter of fact, this footage right here is further back. This footage is further back, and we can clearly see these people. We can clearly see the yellow. We can see all of that before y'all started cutting into it and hiding people and shit. Bro, y'all, who y'all playing with, man? Y'all really think niggas is dumb these days, bro?
Nope.
Nah, we not dumb, bro. We not. We know technology too. So what Indian man that you done hired to botch this shit up. And if I'm not mistaken, Mike Howard actually questioned the person who presented this video and asked him why the tent was darker and why Karmello was highlighted. Look, there's an invisible person right there that done went underneath the tent. Did y'all see that? Hold on, man, come on. Why y'all hide bodies, bro? Yo, okay, look, dead in the middle of the tent. You gonna see somebody pull up and sit right there. But that person gone, though. Oh, hold on. Let me go back a little bit more. Right there. Boop, boop, boop. Now you're going to sit right there in front of the person with the yellow. But he gone, though, and the yellow is blurred out. Like, come on, man. And then this person right here blurred out. And then when this person passed this other person, they blurred out. That was the head blurs out even more. Man, get out of here. Y'all done sent this man to prison for 35 years and gonna release this shit, bro. Judge Roach, your legacy is going down. I know you had a lot of pressure on you from the police and shit like that. We gonna treat you like you the new age Hugo Black. All that bullshit he did to black men in the Supreme Court before he got up out of there.
Look, he ain't the only one though. Everybody on it.
Figured out how they altered it when they digitally restored this video. In the original footage, I'm certain that you could see what was happening under the tent. You see, I noticed in the full video, there's an establishing shot where everything can be seen. And I zoomed in and I noticed the tent looked different than it does in a minute. Not only does this look clear as day to me, suddenly we get a cut in the video where it shows us the entrance of all the Metcalf twins. And when the shot goes back to the tent, you'll see that the tent looks slightly different. Here's a little known fact about me, but my dad had his own tent and awning business for like 30 years. I've been around tent and awnings my entire life, and this right here didn't make sense to me. Not only are the physics of how this tent is set up in this video are completely wrong, you will notice before they digitally enhanced it, they left a couple of frames of the original. Notice how there's like no yellow tent underneath the logo. Up here, we get quite a little bit of yellow space. So I went back and I compared the tent and I realized it was crumpled up the entire time of the video. You see, this part is supposed to go all the way and cover up all of these like bones, as I'm gonna call them. That's not really something that can be fixed after it's put up. Once the part underneath is expanded, then it's pulled tight. You have to make sure that all of this is covered beforehand. And now that you know that, if you look closely, you can see that right about here is where that should be. And again, there was no yellow in that crumpled logo. This part of the tent was all pulled back and then they digitally colored it in. Look, you can see the yellows are different. Look, you can even see that the colors are different. This black is from a tool that darkens something. Because you'll notice it's not the same color as the black right here. That's because they extended the canopy so that it covered up more. You have to think about it this way. See how we're seeing the logo almost straight on? And right here, you can see the middle stabilizing pole. Now, everything on the bleachers is going up slightly at an angle, meaning if this is where the other pole is supposed to be, it would not be straight back like this. It would be at an angle probably closer to here, because for the side of that canopy to be completely up and down like that, it would mean that the pole that we can't see on the far side would have to be on a different bleacher from these poles. And you'll notice the trim is square shaped, it's box shaped. So none of that would be seen. It would maybe be a very thin line here, but it would go back this way. And now that I've discovered that it has 6 stabilizing poles, you'll see them right here in the middle and right here in the middle. And if you watch the video closely, you will see that here and here, there's going to be like a flap that happens, which had to have been somebody either being thrown, pushed, or hitting one of those stabilizing poles. See right there? And over there. So not only does that mean they digitally covered up what actually happened under this tent, but up here is actually digitally altered too, which now that I say that, I can actually see the coloring difference. Because if this canvas wasn't pulled down tight, then that means there would be slack in between these poles. Like, sorry, it's actually not really hard to see the parts that they added, because look at that color yellow, look at that color yellow. Like, what? No, right? Right? My guess is that the pole actually went about right here, because that's where it seems like the steps and the benches connect. There's a distinctly noticeable, like, the color is off here. Like literally, as I'm making this video, I'm actually noticing how sloppy of an editing job this is. Look, right here, I can see it now. That is where the edge of the tent was, which makes sense from where I say that I think the pole most likely is. Like all of this has been digitally altered.
Come on, man. Come on, fam. I'm just saying. It's not only us talking about that, man. It's not only us, right? Check, going back to the video that everybody else saw.
A fourth woman who claims to have seen the video of Karmello Anthony. And what I find is interesting is all these people have seen it, don't appear to know each other, and they are all saying the exact same thing. Check this out.
As I'm watching the video, I can look up in the canopy and I can see Karmello sitting there. He has on a gray sweatshirt. I see people that are re-entering the bleachers, the stadium. And I see a group of 6 that's walking closely together. Now, 2 of them veer off. One go up the bleachers, which is on my right, and then one continues to walk straight. Then I see a group of 4. Now, they're walking a little hurried. They walk directly up to where Karmello is sitting. They go into the bleachers and they stop right in front of Karmello. And when they stop in front of Karmello, the entrance of the bleacher blocked. He couldn't get out. You can't see the other end of the bleacher because there's only like, I would say half of the canopy that's showing on the video screen. So they stand there for a few minutes and then all of a sudden you see movement under the canopy where Karmello is sitting. You see shoulders moving, you see ducking, you know. You see Karmello kind of lean out and come back in. And then he leans out again. Looks like he does a backward fall off the bleacher. He crawls just a little bit. He stands up. He goes up a couple of bleachers. He looks around. And then he runs to my right, the bleachers on my right, diagonally down. When he gets down to the bottom, he falls. Now at the same time, I see 3 boys running down the stairs. Karmello quickly gets up and continues to run out of the frame. The 3 boys are chasing behind him, and then one stops.
There has to be more to this story. I want to know why this tape was not played inside the courtroom. I will always expose the truth behind.
Hey, Sam is on it, man. Matter of fact, little update from Sam about that. Even Sam on the same thing.
Secret Service Sam here with a Karmello Anthony update. Now, the footage has obviously been leaked, but this is not the footage that the people who filled out the FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act, such as people like Dwayne Turner and the other videos that we've seen of people saying that they saw this video. It was crystal clear, supposedly clearer than what we're seeing. Now, what I'm finding is interesting about this footage, if you scrub through it, is right before Karmello pops out from the tent, there are these weird white lines that you can see right here. And right before he pops out, there are 2 lines in the screen, if you notice them. Now, there are these white lines throughout the videos, like this one, or like this one, or like this one. Now, I am no video expert on this, but something is odd. Is it glitching? People have reported that certain people kind of disappear in the video.
They do.
So some people are thinking that this footage was edited.
It was.
To support, you know, the lack of self-defense on Anthony's part. Now, what I also find interesting is in that body cam footage, you hear a distraught man crying, saying, I told him not to touch me. I told him not to put his hands on me. And he is distraught. This does not sound like somebody who was in anger did this. It sounds like somebody who was defending themselves and was pushed to their limit. And then we see Karmello back up. It's not like he goes forward in the tent and then runs out. He backs away from the situation. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But this whole thing seems a little bit fishy. Now, I will always help you expose the truth behind the headlines, on the front lines. Secret Service Sam out, Samson for president of the world.
I got some money with Sam. I ain't hating on Sam. Look, man, y'all need to go ahead and get right and change your tune, right? It's all right to get right and change your tune. Here, let me give you an example on how to do it. This is how you do it.
So unfortunately, my videos about Karmello Anthony caused quite a stir last week, and many of you have asked what exactly changed my mind. So I'm going to tell you. But first, I just want to say thank you for the incredible outpouring of grace and forgiveness over this whole situation. I truly never meant to hurt anyone, and I have taken every one of those videos down. Anyway, the biggest thing that shifted for me was seeing that if the process isn't fair from the beginning, right, then the outcome can't be trusted at all. And in this case, there are just too many question marks. No black jurors. Why aren't they releasing the videos? He's tried as an adult and gets 35 years. And I run a small prison ministry here in South Carolina, and that sentence is insanely cruel. I have seen men 20 and 30 years into sentences like that, and it's not right. And I should never have said what I said. I'm not his judge and jury, and there's no excuse for it, and I need to do better. So unfortunately, my video...
Why can't y'all just do that? What's wrong with y'all just doing that? Y'all seen the boy getting jumped. Y'all can't do that, huh? For the life of you, huh? Ain't no humanity up in there nowhere, huh? You can't do that, huh? Come on, man. Come on, fam. Everybody on the same thing?
Nope, this not gonna fly now with me. I don't want to see no less than 1 minute video that they think they could just put out here to shut us up. Y'all just gonna put out here a video that the state was able to use against him, trying to insinuate that he was fleeing the scene. If anything, to me, it shows that he backed up out of that tent. He ran diagonally down those stairs, just like everybody said that watched the 11-minute video. Now, when you put that out there, we can talk about it. Until then, I don't care about none of this. I don't care about none of this. It don't prove nothing. All it's telling me is that there's more of a video, and this is the bullcrap that you choose to play in court.
Come on now.
Nope, this not gonna fly now with me. I don't want to see no...
Hold on, man. Even, hey, man, not as some of y'all got it right. I don't know what was wrong with the rest of y'all, but some of y'all getting it right. Let me see. She got a plea. She say she was wrong.
Austin Metcalf, I read an article. I had no idea race was involved. I read the article as that Karmello had entered the opposing team's tent. He was asked to leave. He refused to leave. They got into like a little scuffle, and ultimately Karmello drew a weapon. Austin had no weapon, and he murdered Austin. Took the life of, however you want to word it. And so then I find out that they're claiming self-defense. I was like, oh, I'm interested to see the trial and what takes place. So I've been reading the articles and some of the footage from the trial, and I still cannot understand how anyone would see this as self-defense, because first and foremost, he wasn't supposed to be in the tent. His own coach said that he was supposed to be out on the field warming up.
You know, this is an example of somebody who's super entitled. I thought she was going a different way with this. Girl, you can't tell nobody not to be nowhere. Oh, dude, neither one of them kids was an authority over nothing. You know what they should have did? They should have went and got the coach. Or how about this? If they were such a leader and such good people, why did they ask, hey, bro, you know, why not just leave a nigga alone? It's raining. How about that? How about just leave a nigga alone and your ass would still be alive? How about that? I ain't trying to hear that. Ain't nobody got no goddamn dominion over me to tell me to get up and go no motherfucking where. Them little suspended bastards, that nigga was kicked off the team already because they sucked the year before. They wasn't even supposed to be there. And then if you think about that little pussy Eddie set the shit up. I'm still going with that. Eddie set the shit up. He's a buster, and he set this shit up. And you should watch these little adjacent ass little busters, because they always siding with they love. Eddie's the nigga that when they be saying all these little racist jokes, he be laughing and shit. They be talking about I got black friends because Eddie's they friend. See, can't even trust them little busters. Anyway, everybody on the same thing though, because they ain't released the full footage.
We're not playing the full body cam video. Please pay attention to when Karmello Anthony says these 4 things. I was protecting myself.
And I'm protecting myself.
Exactly.
He put hands on me. I know I'm innocent. He put his hands on me. I told him not to put his hands on me.
All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me.
Is Austin gonna be okay?
Let's see. Hold on one second. Is he gonna be okay? I don't know yet, man.
Is he gonna be?
I also have the full 911 audio dispatch for those of you who want to know the truth of what happened.
What? Is Austin gonna be okay? Yeah, that's a cold, hard, murdering killer right there, buddy. Mm-hmm. That's just a cold, hard, murdering killer, huh? Eddie was a snake. Yeah, he was a snake. He was a snake. Eddie set this up. Look, everybody on it, man. Hold on. I'm talking about they got it down to the nth degree. Let's break down the key evidence. It was Austin who started with Karmello. It was Hunter.
Look at this scuffle. Now, watch my cursor. Right here, everybody thinks this person right here.
I know what you're thinking.
Hold on, let me find it. Let me find a different one because it got that little funny ass music behind it, and that funny music be messing with the program. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let me dip to the sister real quick because she was spitting too. Then I'm gonna find another video for y'all. Hold on.
The first time Hunter Metcalf told the story, he stated that Karmello Anthony got aggressive after he was approached by Austin Metcalf.
Damn, that got that little funny little music in it too. I couldn't hear it, y'all. I couldn't hear it. But hold on, here go another person talking about the trash. Everybody on this trash and everybody on Eddie's ass.
What the fuck was he doing in this damn trash right here? Show the real tape and free that boy. Y'all some motherfucker shit crooked bitches. What the fuck was he doing in this damn trash right here? Show the real tape and free that boy. Y'all some motherfucker shit crooked bitches. What the fuck was he doing?
Every message ain't gonna be highly polished. You dig what I'm saying? But then, look, they even questioning the lawyer, right? And it's kind of dispels the lawyer money mystery too. Hold on, real quick. I got something for you.
For the Karmello Anthony trial update, and here's something that some people are pointing out online about the video, that we are looking at the wrong thing. We are seeing the altercation under the tent, but they are pointing out that Austin actually has an altercation with Karmello, but then you can see him stop. And then there is still other boys who appear to be hitting Karmello. Then Karmello, you see him pop out of the tent, and then we see Austin stand there, and then he falls. And I think this proves that it was self-defense, because like a lot of people who saw the actual video that was clear, claimed that he was jumped by 4 different people. It was not just Austin Metcalf. Now, we know that one white woman who said she saw the video, she allegedly said that he fell onto the knife. Is this still a possibility? Now, what I think is this has to be self-defense, and people might call me crazy for thinking this way, but the fight seemed to start where he was you know, they said it was a linebacker where he pushed him up, and I'm thinking that could be where the knife, stabbing potentially happened. And then the other boys were still jumping Karmello. As you heard in the police footage, he was hysterical, and he was saying they wouldn't leave him alone. They kept coming after him, basically. And then you see Austin fall. You know, this is all a terrible situation, but it does seem that there is more to this story than was told inside that courtroom. If you look at this video, you can see him off to the side, and you can see other punches thrown. Now, previously, everybody thought that was where the altercation originally with Austin happens, but if you see, Austin falls after the altercation, and then Karmello gets out of the tent. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Secret Service Sam out, Samson for president of the world.
Hey, when he be busting it down, he be busting it down. I'm talking about Sam be coming with the real to reals. You understand what I'm talking about? The real to reals. And I know y'all don't like that. Y'all call him a traitor to his race and blah blah this and blah blah that. Listen, man, I got something for y'all too. This for y'all. Sis got something for y'all too. While you talk popping your yin yang.
Say what everybody else want to say, and they probably just ain't. I'm gonna say what everybody else want to say, and they probably just ain't seeing it, cause I don't give a fuck. I pray that that white cracker, redneck motherfucker and his whole family never heal from this bullshit, honestly. And all that faking and shaking he did in court to try to make the black woman look bad. Oh, I want to pray with her. I forgive him. I want to pray with her. All that was to make the black woman look bad. He knew she was going to deny that prayer. And you know why she denied that prayer? Because she seen clean through him. She knew he was a racist. Don't come fucking over here trying to pray with me, bitch. I'm grieving for real. Don't come over here playing with me, talking about you want to pray when I know motherfucking well you don't forgive my motherfucking son. You don't mean nothing. You saying you doing this shit for cameras and for this courtroom. And soon as this court case closed, he couldn't wait to be his true, natural, normal self. I pray that he never fucking heal from it. I don't give a fuck, and I'm really mad that his other son didn't get shamed. Now, you take what you want out of this and you let it resonate, because I said what the fuck I said. Fuck all of them. Next. Oh, and free Karmello Anthony. Keep your head up, chest out. And if it's any African-American men up in those jailhouses, protect that boy. Protect that young king. Y'all do not let him, don't let him be harmed by no means. Protect that young boy. He do not have to join y'all gang to be protected. Protect that young boy. Thanks, fucking management.
Well, you know, the people. I'm gonna let the people speak, man. Every message ain't gonna be one that you like, you know. Here, hold on. Let me soften the little blow, because Kimberly, I can always count on Kimberly to say it like it need to be said. Now, is it? Do it hit different when she say it?
That was my kid would have been like, tell me to leave the tent again, motherfucker. Tell me. I dare somebody to tell me to leave the tent again, bitch. Tell me. And I would have instructed my kid to take both the twins out, boy. Don't you even leave one standing, boy. Both them bitches would have been betting the tent. If that was my kid would have been like, tell me to leave the tent again, motherfucker.
Do that hit
tell
different?
Me. I dare.
Do it hit different when she say it, though? Does it say, does that feel different? Or is it just when the black lady expressed her discontent with the situation? I'm just trying to see something. I'm just trying to see. Because, you know, I got the messages from both sides. I mean, if you don't like it in dark, I can get it in light colors for you too. If you don't like the dark, I get the lights for you, the white for you. But my man say he got one question for you though. He got one question.
I have a question for all of you people who are against Karmello Anthony. I have one question.
This one.
How do you know Karmello Anthony bought that murder weapon to the track meet? Shut up. I didn't ask you if he said he did it. I asked you one simple question. How do you know that Karmello Anthony bought that murder weapon to the track meet? You should be able to answer that easily. Let's see.
Well, don't all speak at once. Don't all speak at once over there. I don't see no answers to that question. A bunch of watermelon felons and all that. Is anybody answering that? Hello? Don't all type at once. What happened to your Twitter fingers? Nope, no answers to that. Okay, I see where y'all at. I just wanted to see where you at. You know, could you answer real serious questions? Can you really get down to the nitty? Can you get down to the nitty? Nah, man. Nah, y'all just spitting gibberish. That's it. You just y'all just gibberish spitters. Okay. Listen, man. If he was so guilty, then why they gotta do stuff like this to the tape? Why they gotta do stuff like this to look at the tape? Look at that. Look at that logo messed up. Look at that. I was looking at the wrong quadrant of the frame before, not the wrong moment. Corrected. Where the interaction happened, and my point still stands. It said, watch from 01, the stillness under the tent throughout roughly 01 to 014, no fighting, no struggle, no grappling, no closing motion of any kind. Push at about 101.5, stab at about 101.7, run by 102, push, stab, run under 2 seconds. The sequence in the whole case, a shove is not deadly force. Texas Penal Code 93.2 reserves deadly force for deadly force. And blah 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 blah. But I'm checking out. You check out. Look at how that M is messed up all of a sudden on the top of the canopy thing. But when they had the far away footage, though, it was pristine. Come on now. Come on. Can anybody answer that? Y'all can't answer that, huh? If he was so factually guilty, why has it got to be all the hanky panky around getting him locked up? Judges got to quit. All white juries. Defense working with prosecution and all them to throw it by not doing this simple job by getting Karmello on the stand and having him say his testimony and why he did it. The dude running to the garbage to get rid of what I believe is the real murder weapon. Come on, we got questions, man. It's a lot of questions. Y'all. Yeah, they was all white. What you talking about? The Asian person that was on there? That's white. And so was the Hispanic person. White. White and white. What are you talking about? Shut up. Matter of fact, hold on. Sis, tell him, sis.
And audios have been released for Karmello and Austin. It goes to what I've been saying. Teach your kids to keep their fucking hands to themselves.
Straight up.
Like, it didn't have to go. Y'all want to be so outraged because Karmello did A, B, C, and D, but he wouldn't have to do A, B, C, and D if he wasn't attacked.
Exactly.
Teach your kids to keep their fucking hands to themselves.
Exactly.
Y'all try to make it seem like that Karmello was the aggressor, when in reality he was defending himself.
Exactly.
Keep your fucking hands to your goddamn self.
Period, point blank. This has been a public service announcement. Straight up. You understand? But it was
just a push. You don't need a push with a knife. You just don't, put a push in a knife. You don't do that.
Well, if y'all shut up.
So there's video footage of the Karmello Anthony and Austin Metcalf incident, and it's been floating around the internet. Take a look at it. So this is right before the incident took place. If you look at the top left corner, in about 15 seconds, you're going to see Karmello eject himself out of the back. He's going to look to the left. He's going to come back to the right here. and he's going to go down just like most people have communicated, right? And then he's just going to take off. But you want to stick around for the whole video, because when the video clip zooms in, you can see action up under the tent. You couldn't see it quite well until they zoomed in. Here you go, right here. So I slowed this clip down. Right here on the left-hand side is Austin. He's going to go in, and you're going to see him push Karmello, and he flies back. There's a scuffle. A left hand right there from Austin. Karmello responds and get out of there. So even though this video isn't clear, if this was showed to the jury, they can see that it was more than just one push or a touch. Even though these witnesses said it, we can see something completely different right here in this video. What I took from this video is simple. Austin pushed Karmello back pretty far, and he came back with a left hand hook. Karmello Anthony responded and got out of there. Look, it is what it is. Fight it all you want to, but that's what's there. Tell me what you see in the comments.
Come on, man. Everybody, you don't got to be Ray Charles to see this here, people. You don't got to be Ray Charles. You don't have to be. It's kind of clear as day. It's kind of real clear. I know you don't want to see what's up. I know you don't. I know y'all don't want to. I know y'all don't. It's cool. Actually, hold on real quick. Let me get back. Hold on. They not done with this tape though.
People, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is like the Kanika Jenkins footage. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, there it is.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but right here, it's an invisible person walking.
All right, you guys, right here is an invisible person walking.
I don't know.
Do you see that invisible person?
Yes, you can see. Yeah.
Do you see that invisible person? That's not pixelation. That's not people.
That's an invisible person walking.
Okay, all right, you guys, right.
So on top of the footage is edited, the jury was stacked, the lawyer threw the joint, the prosecutor and the judge is friends. Eddie is a liar. I mean, this is the classic modern day lynching right here, buddy. This how y'all got to do it in the 21st century? This how y'all got to do it now? That's how y'all doing it now? It's crazy, fam. Crazy work, B. Crazy. Crazy work. This what y'all doing? Why y'all can't never do nothing like that's always gotta be deceitful and underhanded and conniving and backstabbing behind closed doors. Why don't y'all just come out with it? Why is that, man? Come on, fam. I just want to hear it, man. Come on, I'm looking in the comments. I'm trying to see it. Backstabbing is crazy in this conference. Well, it's actually front stabbing. I will not be lectured about racism by someone who hates white people. I don't hate white people. What's wrong with you? I'm just calling out the bullshit y'all be on. I hate the motherfuckers that come in my comment section and speaking and saying dumb shit, but I don't hate white people. I love being black too much to hate white people. What are you talking about? I don't carry the same type of hate like y'all do. See, that's a little bit of projection. Since you live and fester in the hate, you assume everybody else do it. And that's not the case. That's not the case. I'm just I don't hear from y'all in the comment section. Why y'all ain't answering none of the questions? They do be. Who is that? True Views? Straight up. We can't be racist there, buddy. You already know that, Badger Claus. We don't kill our own people at barbecues. What? Hold on, we talk. See, y'all be playing too much. And you know you shouldn't play with me because I'm petty. Let me show y'all what the new. This is what y'all need to be doing. This is what y'all need to be worried about. You see this right here? Shout out to Rob Prime. Y'all need to be worried about this. Y'all all over here in my comment section. But you see this? Members of a PDF file ring arrive at the courthouse. Take a look at those faces. Take a look at those faces. Hey, ooh, take a look. Here it goes. Damn. Hold on, let me bring that back. Take a look who's coming out the van. Y'all children is at stake. And y'all over here talking this? Look who coming out the van. Look who's coming out the van. But y'all all over here though. Ooh, a lot of people jumped off when y'all seen that, huh? Y'all, this is what y'all should be talking about. There needs to be a crusade out here to save your children. This is a real danger in your community. Save them babies, them children. What y'all doing? You see this? Them is your uncles, your brothers, your cousins, even your auntie, the big one. And that's what y'all doing, y'all over here? Hating on Karmello Anthony, who didn't get a fair trial, who didn't get a fair shake. Y'all just relish and love injustice, huh? It makes you want to go twiddle yourself in the bathroom, don't it? When y'all encounter injustice, you be like, excuse me, and y'all gotta go to the bathroom for a few seconds and twiddle yourself with your little thumbelina. You gotta do this a couple times to get it off, as you be so exhilarated from injustice. Y'all just love that, don't y'all? It's funny to me. I like it too. They don't want to talk. Y'all don't want to have these conversations though. All right, my next show, you know what we're going to do next show? We're going to talk about the ills and the degradation in the dominant society and what needs to change. We need to speak out to the leaders. Where's the leader? Where's Leonardo DiCaprio when you need him? Huh? Where's Justin Timberlake? Justin Bieber? Huh? Where's Sean Connery? Huh? Nicolas Cage? Where they at? Because somebody need to do something about what's going on in the community now. Somebody need to do something. Man, I just don't know what to say about y'all, man. It seemed like y'all got displaced anger when y'all should be trying to worry about what's going on in your community. Ain't no accountability, huh? Like I said, Eddie's a snake. I ain't the only one that felt that way, sis. Go ahead and tell him.
So, Karmello Anthony is locked up. Eddie the master, the friend should be locked up too. Eddie got on stand lied under oath and gave a false testimony. So with that being said, he committed a crime, and the crime is called perjury. So Eddie the Monster need to be locked up too. Now, I'm not all for children being locked up, but when you commit a crime, you need to do the time. And let me just explain something to you. Eddie was supposed to not be a monster. He was supposed to be a savior. He was supposed to tell the truth. And what he decided to do was lie. And that's why I feel like Eddie needs to be locked up. So who's going to hold Eddie accountable? Who's going to hold Eddie the Monster accountable? Because truth to be told, now we got evidence. Now we got proof. Even when he was going through the trial and they was questioning him, come to find out they already had this said it. You know Karmello Anthony, y'all go way back. This man had been to your house. He dated your cousin. Y'all been friends for multiple years. So all of a sudden now that Karmello Anthony they got in trouble, Eddie the Monster don't know him. And the reason why his name is Eddie the Monster because you are something that I'd be afraid of. I wouldn't want you to be my fucking friend if you was the last person on earth to be somebody's friend, Eddie the Monster. So with this being said, lock Eddie up because Eddie the Monster committed a crime.
He was an accessory. He was accessory. Just like if somebody set somebody up, you know, to get robbed on the dope, the person that set it up. The person that set it up. Come on now. The person that set it up. Come on now. That's all I'm saying. If somebody's accessory to a crime and the murder go down, the accomplice is responsible. Eddie need to get on in there too. Eddie need to get. I think Austin need to be in there too because for some reason I think. Let me tell you what I think. I think they bought a knife to the joint. I think there's two different knives from what I'm seeing. Karmello had his little track meat joint. They had another joint, right? Karmello had his joint out. They did a little push up. It could, accidentally got the woo, woo, woo. But it wasn't Karmello's knife though. It was the knife that they brought. He accidentally stabbed his homeboy, then went to the trash to throw it away. Come on, it's something funny about this. Because if it wasn't funny, then why they have to railroad him and get it all over with and done? You got your boy sitting up in Pelican Bay right now. And it usually take, hold on, y'all know, it take a long time for somebody to get sent up usually. So y'all know the penal, this how we know it's funny. Hold on. This how we know it's funny. Because we all talking to each other and we like, hey, yo, it don't work like that. Cuz ain't supposed to be sitting up in the clank that fast. That ain't how it's supposed to go. Hold on. I had the Schmack Water joint. Schmack Water, he was talking about, the Smack Water joint. He was telling on how you don't go up to the penitentiary.
We run the chain 5 days a week, Monday through Friday.
For those that don't understand what that means, what does catch and chain mean?
Catch and chain mean you leaving the county, going to the penitentiary. So the less in Houston, it's at least the less I ever waited to catch chain to go to the, and I didn't been 5 times. This ain't no glorification or nothing. It just is, it's public knowledge. Like 2 months and 2 weeks, probably the quickest I ever caught chain. So I had to Google like, what the fuck, cause I know he was in Frisco. They say he was in Collin County. It's 1.03 million people in Collin County. I looked up how many people they county house. They county house like, what did it say? Like 1,000. It's cause our shit was like 8 times, cause Harris County housed like over 10,000 motherfuckers. They shit housed like 1,200 or some shit. Cause I'm just trying to do the math because I'm like, I've never heard of anybody catching chain the next day. That shit is unheard of. But if it's a small county and they don't got a lot of motherfuckers going to the penitentiary, I can understand how the chain could just come that day, and if he the only motherfucker going. Now that's the question I have more than anything. Is he the only nigga that's went to the penitentiary that day? Or was other niggas on chain with him, or was he a special? Cause what I really think, they trying to set the little youngster up. I think they try, cause they say that the white boy uncle is a warden at a penitentiary in Huntsville. It's 5 units in Huntsville. It's Wind, it's the Walls, it's Bird, it's Holiday, and
the next
I
day.
want to say Estelle. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that one. But it's 5 different units in Huntsville, and they say they was the uncle was trying to get him shipped to the fix, just like the jury. The fix is in with this young man.
All the way
Texas
around.
is a rape. 1 million people in Collin County, and y'all couldn't find one nigga to be on the jury?
Right.
That's crazy, bro.
One nigga? What? Have that ever, I don't even think they've ever had an all nigga jury in Atlanta or DC or Baltimore.
Never.
I looked it up and it said it happened, but I asked them like, has it? And I said when, and they wouldn't tell me anything. So it ain't never happened. Yeah, ChatGPT. They said it's happened before, but they wouldn't give me.
If you can't give me a specific, you could tell me. You could piss on my leg and say it's raining.
Right, facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't give me an exact instance, and so a nigga can go and verify that shit, you know what I'm saying?
But let's slow roll it real quick. So I want to go through it, right? So first and foremost, just the charge itself, murder. Should he have even been up for murder, knowing that these are kids? The situation, I know.
I think it's clear cut self defense. You know, they said, because I've been seeing a whole bunch of shit. They said he was in the tent because some other little white boy, his homeboy, called him into the tent.
That was Eddie Snake Ass.
Called him into the tent, and then when the 2 white boy brothers came in, say his friend didn't say anything. Instead, he went to filming it. But then when they put him on the stand and they asked him and questioned, he say he didn't know him that well. But then they went and found pictures of y'all niggas hanging out all at like picnics and shit together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But fuck how well you know a nigga. You know him well enough to invite him in the tent. You know him well enough to be able to tell the other white, say he with me, or was it the pressure of your whiteness caved? Your humanity? Like it's a lot of different things at play right now in society. Like humanity is on trial.
Do you think he should have took the stand?
Who?
Karmello Anthony.
He took the stand?
No, he didn't. Like they didn't let him take the stand.
Well, shit. Me personally, I would take the stand in my defense, because I'm gonna tell you exactly what
happened, right?
Yeah. Now I can't speak for that young man. He young. Who's to say he's, because them bitch ass prosecutors,
gonna try to trip him up.
they try to, but fuck tripping me up if I'm just telling you the truth.
Have you ever took the stand in one of your cases? Yeah.
Nah, I copped out on all my shit. The majority of my shit, I was straight guilty. Like,
but hold on. But niggas be guilty and still fight it.
Yeah.
Like ASAP.
My shit wasn't worth fighting. Now, my nigga, I sold dope to the laws.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
For I sold dope to the law. So it's just give me some time I could do and let me take my nigga ass back to my cell, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you caught me red-handed, I own up to that. Nigga, I fucked up, come on, Right. But in his case, it's a sad fucking situation, bro.
It is.
It's a sad situation for a youngster to be caught up in, because like I say, humanity is on trial right here. And we all know that if the shoe was on the other foot, that if it was some black kids bullying a white kid and that white kid stabbed one of them, a black kid, this shit wouldn't even be a question, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that the white boy wouldn't have been arrested, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it would even get coverage like this shit is getting coverage, because they would just sweep the shit under the rug, because it would be nothing. You know what I'm saying?
What would you tell your son if you were Karmello Anthony in the situation? What would you tell him to do in that situation? A big white boy comes and pushes you. What do you tell him to do?
Shit, fight, nigga.
Right.
Get that nigga up off your ass.
Straight up.
By any means necessary.
Was he out of line for bringing a knife to the event?
Is a motherfucker out this Texas? Is a motherfucker out of line? This we open carry. Is a motherfucker out of line for walking around with a gun on their hip?
Come on.
At a school function though. That's. I'm just asking.
Obviously, he needed the motherfucker.
Right.
As we can see.
Right.
He needed to stab the shit out of a bitch ass nigga. As we can see. That's why he brought the motherfucker. He know where he was at in his surroundings, and he, they say.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to correct that. I get what he's saying, but it was a tool to fix cleats, so it wasn't intentionally. It just happened to have a 3-inch blade on it. So I mean, maybe he ain't well versed in facts and all of that. So I correct that. But this is for y'all over there. Guess what, y'all? Racism ain't gonna bring Austin back.
Racism not gonna bring back Austin McCaff.
Nope.
Get over it. He's gone.
He's
How long
gone.
y'all gonna keep crying about it? This is the same thing y'all tell the black folks, by the way. Get over it. Right? Matter of fact, I don't even care if his father had a bad Father's Day. I don't. Especially with the stuff that his father said. Maybe if, white culture would teach their children to keep their hands to themselves, then maybe, he would still be here. Matter of fact, how about forgive? You're supposed to forgive white people. Ain't this what you read in the Bible, right? Don't you claim to be believers of Jesus Christ? Didn't he preach forgiveness? Matter of fact, vengeance is not yours, but yet his, right? What happened to all the Bible verses that y'all be reading? And what happened to all this, forgiveness talk that y'all be preaching? What happened to that? Oh, it doesn't apply to you, right? Okay, yeah. All right. Well, like I said, get over it.
Come on now, ain't that what y'all tell us? What up, Solstice? Ain't that what y'all tell us? Get over it? Ain't that what y'all say? Y'all ain't y'all can't take the same thing, huh? Is that what it is? Y'all all over here?
He's guilty. 35 years. Give it to him. He's guilty. He deserves it.
And for furthermore, what do you think that's doing? What y'all think y'all doing by that? You think we care about what your little stupid opinion is? Your little Twitter fingers? Huh? You think we care? No. Call it what you want to, but we got some FBI detectives and everything in the hood. They done broke it down for you. Got the little pins for you. Ain't nobody stupid.
So I have it twin 1 and twin 2. I don't know which is which, but you can clearly see the twins. Where I have the first arrow, you're going to see, I would say it's Hunter because he wasn't the one that pushed, but you're going to see him kind of like grab something and go in like right under the arrow. Just watch. It's going to be like aggressive. Like you could tell he grabbed something. See, he grabbed it. Then you're going to see Austin punch or push in just a second. And then he's going to make one more movement towards Karmello, and then boom. See right there, right there. And that's it. And Karmello runs. You clearly see. All right, y'all, I'm going to be quick. So I have it twin 1 and twin 2. I don't know.
Hold on. Let's talk more about this trash can thing. Because it's two things that's inconsistent with the video. And y'all just scumbag people if y'all don't see them 4 boys running up on Cuz and Cuz handling this business. That's why we don't even take y'all serious over there in the comment section, because the hypocrisy is real. If 4 people ran up on you and you had a brick, stick, knife, or anything, you trying to use that to get up out the situation. Stop playing. Let's just get that straight. That's why I don't even take y'all serious.
A to Z, this is on you.
Okay.
You're the star, okay?
Okay, thank you. So I seen Karmello like leave from underneath the tent and there's still a scuffle under here. Pay attention. It looks like Hunter pushed Austin or another boy pushed Hunter into Austin, and then Austin then tumbles down, kicking this girl on the way down. The girl in the yellow poncho gets kicked. So I'm gonna play it for you. Yes, right here, boom. So now take your eyes off of Karmello. Underneath that tent, they're still tussling. I don't know if you missed it. It was very quick.
Yeah, tell him Mello's already dipped up a couple steps.
See? And then it looks like Austin and the girl in the yellow poncho fell.
Mm-hmm.
He's long gone.
Mm-hmm.
Can you zoom in more under the tent to show them where Mello steps up before they go pushing each other?
Yes, I got you.
I'm trying to talk while you're doing this. I'm just asking.
Oh, no, you're fine. I'm sorry. I keep pressing the pause button. Okay, here we go. Is this 222? Okay, 221, right here. So he's
Look how many steps he's up, Chris, already.
And they were still tussling underneath this tent while he's
Went up
been
5
gone.
steps. He went up 5 steps, y'all. Look! Oh!
Yes, and that happened, and because I have another speculation about that too, because the boy had went back to the trash can as the coach and Karmello was walking. Y'all want me to play that too?
Yep.
Okay, I got you. Okay, let me try to find it really quick because I did. Okay, it has to be right here. Okay, this is so that the first one was 222 to 227.
Yep,
this is okay.
quick,
Boom, right here.
Real quick, y'all. They were fighting so hard that they didn't realize Mello gone.
Right, off of adrenaline. So 423. Pay attention to this boy right here. You see how he kind of moonwalks back. Now Karmello and Coach, he sees that they're out of frame. He picks up that fallen trash can, digs in the trash can, goes back to where he was standing, and then puts something in his pockets.
Now watch how quick he disappears. Watch. Yeah, watch him. Watch him. You'll see. You'll see. He's gonna start dipping. Watch.
He's gonna go from all the way over there to all the way down here, out of frame.
He's gonna start walking quick.
Right there, right there.
There he goes. He knew they were not looking at him, so that's when he took off, Chris.
So Alessia, go back. Go back.
Okay. To where he was digging in the trash can. Okay.
Keep playing. So watch when they walk Mello through. Watch the other guy running behind Mello and Coach. Now when they going back to the right,
Okay, keep watching because it might be after he dug in the trash can then.
It is. I seen it. Chris is making a copy, I think.
Okay. So that's the boy that dug in the trash can.
So you see what it says right there?
He's paying
somebody back.
So that was to be said that EP was right here. Some girl said that. But I wanted to show Chris that boy, he saw that they were no longer paying attention to him. That boy that picked up out whatever was out that trash can, he ran all the way out of frame. It was no more to be seen this whole video.
After they seen he wasn't looking at him, yep.
Come on now.
Thank you. Yes. Nobody stopped this boy because he looks to be YT. They are not even paying attention to him.
And he's got a lighter skin color.
And did you remember what I said, Country? Who I tell Chris the dialogue, or no, not yet?
I want you to do the A to Z. This is on you.
Okay.
You're the star, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all.
So I seen Karmello like leave from under.
I just want to make sure we clear on that. And then to address everybody with the knife allegations.
Him having a knife, it's a complete contradiction for Caucasian Nation to say, why did he have a knife? You walk around with guns every day. When you put your gun on your hip this morning, did you do it with the intent to kill anybody? Loon! These white people fight for the right to carry a gun out the house every day. Did you leave your house with the intent to take a life with that gun? No, you didn't. So why are you going to say this little black boy left his house with the intent to shank somebody with a 3-inch blade? Loon, do you really think a 5'8", 135-pound kid armed only with a 3.5-inch knife?
Come on now.
Listen to this. Do you really think a 5'8", 135-pound child whose only weapon is a 3.5-inch knife, Loon? Do you really think he wants to take a chance and fight 2 football players who don't have any weapons? Hell no.
Hell no.
That knife is no match for 2 football players.
Right.
You follow me?
Right.
Imagine Karmello stands up, and by the way, Karmello never left his seat. How can he be the perpetrator?
But what,
he never left his seat.
What do you say to them?
But wait, this is what I want. Let me finish.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The prosecution know how fair black people are, so he couldn't have any on the jury. And why couldn't he have any on the jury, Loon? Because in the state of Texas, if you're on trial for murder, the verdict of the jury must be unanimous.
Exactly.
If one black person would have made it onto that jury, Karmello doesn't go to jail for 35 years. The prosecution knew that, which automatically tells you what? The prosecution knew that the case was flawed from the beginning. Why you think they won't show you the video, Loon? They keep showing you grainy videos when you have witnesses out there who said a lot of people videotaped the situation. Most of the kids under the tent taped the case. Loon, they taped it. Why did we never see a clear video? Because if you would have saw a clear video, you would have saw that Karmello was not just in an altercation, okay, with Austin, right? It was Austin and Hunter. And not only was it Austin and Hunter, there were 2 other boys. 4 boys tried to jump Karmello, Loon. 4 of them. This is why they never showed you the video. Why you think, and I don't want to mix up the twins, understandably, one is deceased. I believe Hunter is still alive.
Yes, Austin.
Let me ask you a question, Loon. Do you have a twin?
No.
Imagine you have a twin, right? Another Loon. We're going to call him Boone, right? Loon and Boone. Boone was murdered. His killer is on trial for his life. You were there when that man took your twin brother's life. Can I ask you a question, Loon? How under heaven do you not take the stand in your brother's murder?
Right. I didn't understand.
You understand it?
Yeah.
Because if he would have took the stand, the defense could have cross-examined Hunter. Hunter, is it not true that you started this? Hunter, is it not true that you and your brother jumped Karmello? Hunter, is it not true that it was 4 of you and not just your brother? Loon, Hunter didn't take the stand because Hunter was guilty. You're going to unalive my brother and you don't think I'm going to tell what I saw? I'm not even going to take the stand? I want to see my brother's killer in jail for life, but I don't want to testify because you and your brother was guilty. Rest in peace to the deceased.
What do you think about them saying, because a lot of the case was cornered on the situation where he said, find out, or he had his hand in his bag and said, touch me and see what I do. Yeah. Touch me and see what I do. Do you feel like that is a threat or is that a warning?
It's a warning.
Exactly.
He's letting them know I'm armed.
See, that they were arguing the entire trial that that's the premeditation.
No.
Because he's basically, I made a decision right here in this moment. Touch me and see what I'm going to do to you.
I made a decision right here in this moment to stand my ground if you attack me.
Exactly.
You see that? He did make a decision. I am outnumbered, 4 white boys under a tent with a whole bunch of other children, and most of them were girls, so they showing off for the snow bunnies. They showing off for the snow bunnies. Karmello sitting there, all these white girls, they showing off for them, the 2 big white linebackers with their 2 homies. They're gonna stomp me out under this tent today. No adults around. Karmello knew I'm gonna get stomped out. Remember, they grabbed this hoodie, they put him in a headlock. You can easily snap somebody's neck in a fight, Loon.
Fights are dangerous.
Fights are very dangerous, especially when you're going against somebody bigger than you and multiple people.
And twins will die for each other.
And twins
like
will die
all
for
of this
each
kind
other.
of stuff should have been. I think some of
the lawyer, Mike Howard, in my opinion, respectfully and allegedly, he set Karmello up for this legal execution. If I was talking to Mike Howard, Karmello's lead defense attorney, I got 3 questions for Mike Howard. Number 1, why was Toby invited onto the defense being good friends with the prosecution? How do you not see that as a conflict of interest that could undermine Karmello's freedom? That's my first question. Why is he on the team and he's friends with the opposition? That's number 1. Number 2, Loon, did you hire a private investigator?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Did you hire a private investigator to investigate what? All 21 witnesses. I want to see their texts, history of racism, social media, history of comments about black people, how they feel about black people, all 21 witnesses, so I can show that they were prejudiced before they took the stand. Right?
Exactly.
Did you investigate both of the Metcalf brothers? Did you investigate the Metcalf mom? Did you investigate the Metcalf dad to see what their opinions is on race and racism?
Come on.
Right? Did you investigate to see who knew who for how long? Because if you would have investigated, you should know, allegedly, that the father and the judge and the prosecutor all knew each other. Where was the private investigation, Loon? Where was the private investigation to gather the facts, Loon? Number 3, how in the hell do you not raise holy hell about the fact that the judge allowed a jury without a single black person? The case was decided at the jury.
But why is the lawyer? What is his interest though? I don't understand, because again, dude, it's 10 things. When I was
said,
looking
what
at,
is his interest?
Yeah,
the preservation of white supremacy.
That's it, but
that's it.
That's it.
That is everything. What do you mean that's it?
Yeah.
White supremacy runs America. White supremacy founded America. White control over black people is critical. This Karmello case, Loon, is bigger than what you're seeing. This is about determining whether or not black children have the right to defend their life and take a life of a white person.
Stand their ground. Like literally, I think it's interesting.
But we've never had that right to stand our ground. And this is why white people were so vested in the outcome of this case, Loon. Because if Karmello walks, you basically said black people can defend their life, which is something we've never been able to do.
Right, and I think they mischaracterized it from the beginning by even calling it a murder. Yeah, loss of life happened, but I think this is a fight that turned fatal.
It was an accidental loss of life.
It's like when you put murder on it,
the
it's
media
like
did that on purpose. Because you're trying to bias the public. And if you bias the public, you bias the jury.
Right.
Because the jury is afraid to go back to their community if Karmello gets off. Another question for Mr. Mike.
Yeah, how many?
Karmello's
one so
attorney.
far, right?
Well, number 1, why was Toby on the defense being friends with the prosecutor? Number 2, was there a thorough investigation? He probably needed a team of investigators. Was there a thorough investigation? Number 3, why didn't you raise holy hell with no black people being on the jury? At that point, Loon, guess what should have happened? This should have been a press conference. This should have been a press conference, and I would have invited, even though we can't trust them, but I would invite the NAACP, the Urban League, every black minister. We're going to talk about this jury. Loon, I would have played up that jury situation so big because the jury decided Karmello's fate.
Yeah, man. He supposed to press the gas on that.
But he belongs to the community on trial.
That's crazy.
Listen, when you fight one white person, you fight all white.
Damn. Let's go back to this testimony, though, from Austin, when it all began, though. Why they stories don't add up?
So it was a really bad storm in the morning, and they had a lot of delays. And me, my brother, a couple of kids were walking back from the field house of the middle school because we attended that middle school when we went to middle school, and we were saying hello to old coaches and catching up with them. And then we're walking back to our stand. We put our tent up so all the bleachers were right there, were not wet from all the rain. We come back, we sit down.
Y'all heard that, right? I'm gonna slow it down for the goofies that I know that's coming over here.
We come back, we sit down.
We came back, we sat down. Lock it in, y'all. Now, dear old Daddy Metcalf can't seem to shut the heck up either, because he recently did an interview. Let's check out what he said.
I mean, is that what he kind of told you what happened? That, I mean, did you know Austin to have any enemies? Did Austin know this person?
No, they have no contact with this person ever before. I can tell you what happened. I know firsthand. I wasn't there, but I talked to my son.
Yeah, what is
You know firsthand, but you wasn't there. Shut your ass up.
I know exactly how it all transpired. It was multi-Frisco High School track meet. Yep. Many high schools were there. It started to rain, and they have their own little tent for memorial, and they were sitting there, and someone was behind them mouthing off, and he turned around and said, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm Mello." He said, "Well, you don't belong here. You don't go to memorial." He had a Centennial tracksuit on. And he said, "You need to leave. This ain't your spot." And some words were discussed. I'm not going to say on camera, but he asked him to leave and basically said, "Make me." And then he wound up stabbing him in the heart and killing him. All over someone sitting in the wrong spot.
Okay, first of all, he needs to lay off the bottle and go hop in somebody's shower, because he looks like he stinks. So y'all keep in mind, this is his account of the events by way of his son. Hunter is the one telling him this version of events. Remember, Hunter just said that they walked over and they sat down. Daddy Dearest here just said they were sitting there, right? So their version of events came from Hunter. They're sitting. Karmello is behind them, mouthing off. Lock it in.
And they were sitting there, and someone was behind them mouthing off.
Now this is where it gets interesting to me. This is where it gets very interesting to me, because y'all know that there's video that they are trying to keep away from people. They're not allowing anyone to request the video for the video to be seen. And I've always wondered why. Take a listen.
My name is Tony Sturdivant. I was one of the individuals that put in a FOIA request to see the video. What I saw was starkly different from the testimony that I heard given in the trial. There were 6 kids that walked up, 2 splintered off. I guess that part of was introduced in the trial, where they went to deflect the coach. The other 4 walked directly to Karmello Anthony. There was a brief conversation, I say maybe 20, 30 seconds, and from there, a scuffle ensued.
Y'all heard that, right? Now, I don't care if they trying to stop this video from being seen. It has already been seen. Y'all heard this gentleman say that they walked directly over to him. Is there anywhere where they were sitting and Karmello was talking junk? Were they even sitting at all? Because from this gentleman's account of seeing the video, eyewitness, not my words, his, and he saw the video, they walked directly over to Karmello. One more time for our slow friends who will be joining us shortly.
The other 4 walked directly to Karmello Anthony.
Keep in mind also that he said they walked directly over to Karmello, and in about 20 to 30 seconds, a scuffle ensued. But I'm not done yet. I've done a little extra credit for a little razzle dazzle.
My name is T, and when I went to see the video, they ask if you want to see it from either 2 minutes before the stabbing or 11 minutes before. So I chose 11 minutes. From the moment she pressed play, Karmello Anthony was already sitting up underneath that canopy. And he was sitting there for at least 8 to 9.5 minutes. You see, well, I saw a boy in a black hoodie go over to him first, and then they left out of the tent, and then you see coming across the field was another 6 boys. When they got to the bleachers, one, he went out of frame, and the other one sat at the bottom. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Karmello Anthony, and like T said before, it was a brief conversation, and then all you see is commotion. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Karmello Anthony.
Another eyewitness testimony. She requested the video. She saw with her own 2 eyes. These are not my words. These are words from people who've seen the video. She said the very same thing as the gentleman who also requested and saw the video with his own 2 eyes as well. They walked directly over to Karmello Anthony. Now, nobody's sitting. Nobody's behind talking. No arguing.
So it was a really bad storm in the morning, and they had a lot of delays. And me, my brother, a A couple kids were walking back from the field house of the
Y'all
middle
hear that, right? I just want to make sure y'all hear that, right? Yeah, of course it's all BS.
It's all BS. You're lying, bro. He's guilty. He freaking stabbed the kid.
Shut up. He was bullying and fucked around and found out, and that was the result of it. But this is something else interesting. Not only was the field tape edited, but check this out.
Body cam footage and the CCTV from the track regarding Karmello Anthony. From what I've seen, zooming in and everything, it's really not clear, but there is another video out there. But zooming in and stuff, you could tell that there was more than one person around and attacking Karmello. And even in the body cam, he said, they were putting their hands on him. But like I said, everybody's talking about that. I want to talk about something else. And I want to give a shout out to Ro, because she pointed this out to me. Why does this body cam, the timestamp down there, why does it say February the 10th, 2016? Y'all playing in somebody's face. And we all said from the beginning, y'all going to try to manipulate that video, any kind of evidence, you're going to manipulate it. That's exactly what y'all do. But you messed up, right? You messed up. No, you forgot to change that timestamp. That whole thing, the milk stinks and the water stank. Y'all know y'all were wrong. Judge Roach and the rest of y'all. You knew you were wrong. All those jurors and stuff who don't look like us, you were wrong. But the good thing about all of this right here, part of it, is there's a lot of y'all that are exposing yourselves. You're showing your neck. I'm talking about co-workers. I'm talking about the deacons in the church. I'm talking about even some of the pastors in the church. Talking about the police officers. Everybody that is in your community that's sitting up here coming sideways. What this did was make you take your mask off. Because when it says, tell me how you really feel, it's got your picture right next to it. Don't come with no excuses talking about, oh, it was messed up in the body cam. No, I don't want to hear no excuses. Y'all messed up trying to manipulate evidence. By now, everybody's seen the body cam footage.
That's what I'm saying. That's why this all gonna crumble. Because y'all been doing too much. Y'all think y'all just gonna blatantly just play in black people's faces, and that's not really gonna work. That's not gonna turn out so well for you. Nah, we ain't really with that. Nope. Nothing like that. I ain't seen no. That ain't it. Eddie was a liar. Yes. Yep. Stop chimping out. Man, I'm glad. First of all, let me say I'm glad that y'all got chimping out and watermelon felon now. I'm so glad y'all got something new to say. But because y'all got something new to say, y'all wearing that shit out. Y'all got to build on top of that. Now, they done gave y'all a couple little bones, right? Watermelon felon, chimping out. Y'all got two new things in your little lexicon or your little perceived insults. Two things. Y'all need to expand on that. Because you can only watermelon felon it so many times. The shit gonna be played out in like a week or two. It didn't even have no impact when Jeff said it. It was garbage when Jeff said it. But Jeff even said it on some old secretive, some other shit. Y'all don't even know where watermelon felon came from. Watermelon felon is actually sealing the deal in this case because it's an exposure. You know I got the videos. I got the videos about the watermelon felon. Y'all don't know about the watermelon felon? Oh, fam, see, y'all behind a little bit. Y'all behind a little bit, but that's what the Keep It P podcast is for, man, to get y'all up to speed. You know, man? Yeah, you mean? But this is why you don't bully.
Don't submit to a bully trying to push you around. He was sitting there minding his own goddamn business. And these white supremacists felt as though they were going to impose their will on him, make him move, make him do what they want him to do. Let's say he moved from underneath the tent. What's going to stop them from walking over there, slapping them around and telling them, okay, move to the parking lot? Then when he moves to the parking lot, what's going to make them stop from coming out there, kicking them in the ass and being like, okay, just go home all together?
okay, now we gonna show up on your house, on your doorstep on Tuesday when you go to the bus stop. Like, it's a ever going thing. You don't submit to a bully trying to push you around. No, you in the threat right there, because that's gonna stop the domino effect of somebody thinking that they just gonna impose their will on you. 20. You don't submit to a bully trying to push you around. You was sitting there minding his own goddamn business.
And you know what? You little punks over there in the chat, y'all need to shut up. First of all, you can't fight. And then y'all don't never want it when y'all say something stupid out your mouth. And then we got plenty of videos with y'all saying something dumb out your mouth. Then you get the foo-fops put on you. And the first thing you doing is you going to call the police or you're going to go get a gun. So shut up. Just shut up. Or either you're laying down on the ground sleep because you just got knocked the fuck out. Shut up. Just stop it. Let six motherfuckers run up on me. I would have did some John Wick shit with that goddamn knife. And it would have been more than Austin. It would have been Hunter and a couple of his partners. Nigga would have got $150 something. Something. I'm giving them something. I'm not finna sit up there and let nobody beat and pummel on me. I don't give a fuck. And guess what? The community got my back with the GoFundMe. They gonna respect the fact that I had to handle that business. I'll be straight. I believe in the black community. Cause guess what? That's a just cause. Y'all love injustice. That's what it is. Y'all like injustice. It make you want to grab your little nipples and twiddle yourself. Just the thought of injustice. Ooh, do somebody wrong. I love it. Nothing makes me more stiff than injustice. You little busters. Y'all some busters. Go ahead, sis, though. Sis, see, the sisters be coming with that, that common spirit to this warrior spirit that I got. So I be having to bring the sisters in, you know what I'm saying, to schmooth it over. Shout out to Renee Williams.
Hey, happy Juneteenth, y'all.
That's what's up.
Today they released the footage from Karmello Anthony defending himself, and let's go over a few points. First and foremost, none of it is just really abundantly clear, okay? 2, you can see that there was more than one person standing over Karmello Anthony. And then 3, you can see where Austin pushed him and then pulled him closer. And 4, you can also see somebody standing at the bottom of the bleachers recording the incident.
Right.
None of this was clear for a murder charge, and he say, she say doesn't make anything a fact.
Nope.
If anything, this video proves that the boys who testified were lying on the stand. Exactly. Because they said that Austin was the only one standing up. They said that nobody was recording and all of that bullshit.
Right.
At the very least, Eddie and the other 3 boys who lied on the stand, they need to be charged with perjury, like ASAP. Round those motherfuckers up. Hey, happy Juneteenth, y'all. Today
I like how she put it plain and simple. No arguing, no yelling. Just laid out the Finax for you. Just gave you the Finax real quick. Just chopped you down with the Finax real quick. And y'all hate the Finax. Boy, don't y'all hate the fact. But I had some, but y'all talking about this murderous intent and all he deserved. Check this 911 call out. Check this 911 call out.
Frisco 911, what is the location of the emergency?
Hi, we're at Kuykendall Stadium. My friend just got stabbed.
Okay, do you know who stabbed him?
We have no clue. He was sitting in our tent, but you need to send an ambulance right now.
They're on the way, okay? Give me a description of the person that stabbed him.
He was wearing a gray Essentials hoodie. He was black. He's standing out on the track right now.
He's standing on the track?
Yeah.
Okay.
His blue sweatpants on and gone.
Okay, what did he stab your friend with?
I don't know. My friend's bleeding everywhere.
Okay. Where was he stabbed at?
The chest.
Okay. And do you still see the person that stabbed him, or did he leave?
It was Austin. Austin got stabbed in the chest. I'm sorry, what did you say?
The person that stabbed him, is he still there? Do you still see him?
There's adults on him, I think. Yeah.
There's adults that are trying to keep him there?
Who he is. Sorry, what?
The person that stabbed your friend, is he still there?
Yeah, he's still here.
Okay, and
He's with the coach.
there's a coach with him?
Yes, he's with. People got him.
Okay. Do you know if he still has the weapon on him?
No clue, but he's like he can't do nothing. He's done.
What do you mean?
He stabbed Austin Metcalf in the chest. What?
What do you mean he can't do anything? What's going on with him?
Coaches have him. He can't hurt anyone.
Okay, when you say they have him, are they physically holding him down?
No, they're just holding him, walking around.
Okay.
Okay.
He was under our seat. Austin tried to make a move.
Okay. What's your name? What's your last name?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your last name? And do you see any of the responders there yet?
We hear the sirens, but
the
coaches sent us out. We're all walking to our buses.
Okay, so you're going to get on a bus right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the rest of the students are walking towards the buses?
Yeah, everyone's being evacuated out the stadium.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yo, I said that too. I'm like, that sounds like Hunter. And why was he like my friend got stabbed? I thought that was weird too. But carry on.
Must have been quick.
Okay. Just follow whatever directions you're being provided by either the officers or by your coaches, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it. All kinds of help headed that way.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
2 a.m. 19/2nd, April 2, 2025.
It's another call. I need paramedics at Kirkendall Stadium right away.
Okay, what's going on?
I have an athlete that was stabbed.
He was stabbed?
Yes.
Okay,
In his
where's the
chest.
person who stabbed him?
I don't know.
Okay, where in the stadium is he?
We are on the visitor side bleachers. We have Army veteran that's trying to keep compression on the
No,
roof.
I didn't hear that, Solstice.
Okay. Are you with him now?
He is one.
No, I missed that. Hold on now. So was that in this last call? Like in the background a little bit? Because I kind of missed that. Nah. Good ear though. Hold on, let me take that back because they just started this call right here. Let me take that back.
If he still has the weapon on him?
No clue, but he's like he can't do nothing. He's done.
What do you mean?
He stabbed Austin Metcalf in the chest. What?
What do you mean he can't do anything? What's going on with him?
Coaches have him. He can't hurt anyone.
Okay, when you say they have him, are they physically holding him down?
No, they're just holding him, walking around.
Okay.
Okay.
He was under our seat. Austin tried to make a move.
Oh, he was under our tent. Austin tried to make a move. I heard that. Good catch. Solstice, good freaking catch. You heard that? And the AI was able to get the captions on that. Check him out.
What do you mean he can't do anything? What's going on with him?
Coaches have him. He can't hurt anyone.
Okay, when you say they have him, are they physically holding him down?
No, they're just holding him, walking around.
Okay.
Okay.
He was under our seat. Austin tried to make a move.
Okay. What's your name? What's your last name?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your last name? And do you see any of the responders there yet?
We hear the sirens, but
Okay.
the coach has sent us out. We're all walking to our buses.
Okay, so you're going to get on a bus right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the rest of the students are walking
Like he can't do nothing. He's done.
What do you mean?
He stabbed Austin Metcalf in the chest. What?
What do you mean he can't do anything? What's going on with him?
Like coaches have him. He can't hurt anyone.
Okay, when you say they have him, are they physically holding him down?
No, they're just holding him, walking around.
Okay.
Okay.
He was under our tent. Austin tried to make a move.
He was under our tent. Austin tried to
Are
make a
they
move.
physically holding him down?
No, they're just holding him, walking around.
Okay.
Okay.
He was under our tent. Austin tried to make a move.
Yeah, buddy. Good catch. That was in the heat and the passion of the moment, too. No time to come up with an alibi or no stories. He was under our tent. Austin tried to make a move. Yeah, he had bruises and all of that. We already know about the mugshot being altered and all that. Sit down somewhere, Mr. Sativo. Come on, man. Are you adjacent? Are you one of them WP adjacents? You sound stupid. We passed that. We talking about the inconsistencies in this video and these statements and Snake Eddie and this ghost footage. We talking about it all. Come on, fam. Catch up. Now hold on. Let's see if there's some other jewels dropped in this other 911 call. Because we just got the jewel out of that one. He was under our tent. Austin tried to make a move. We heard that. Shout out Solstice, because she caught that. See, we got some smart, intelligent, you know what I'm saying? You see? That you said that call gonna be scrubbed. Well, they're gonna have to scrub it off of all my channels because it's up now. Scrub it off of all of them. Let's hit this second 911 call though.
Bye.
2 a.m. 19 seconds, April 2, 2025.
First 911, what's the location of emergency?
I need paramedics at Kirkendall Stadium right away.
Okay, what's going on?
I have an athlete that was stabbed.
He was stabbed?
Yes.
Okay, where's the person who stabbed him?
I don't know.
Okay, where in the stadium is he?
We are on the visitor side bleachers. We have Army veteran that's trying to keep compression on the wound.
Okay. Are you with him now?
He is laying here.
So he didn't hold his brother in his arms. I was holding my brother in my arms. My brother, I don't want to speak about it because I'm holding my brother in my arms. What happened to that? He clearly said it was a veteran. It was a veteran over there. I was holding my brother. I looked into his eyes as he drifted away into the darkness. That shit was a lie.
How old is he?
Starting to go unconscious.
How old is he?
High school age, so maybe 15, 16, 17.
Okay. Is he awake?
No, he's going unconscious.
Okay. Is he breathing?
Not right now.
Breathing.
No, he's not.
He's not breathing at all?
No.
Okay, where was he stabbed at?
In his chest.
Okay. I've got them coming, okay? Stay on the phone with me, all right?
Okay.
Is the assailant still nearby?
Okay, I'm here.
Is the assailant still nearby?
Stay with me, Austin.
Hey.
Stay with me, Austin. Stay with me. Me, I don't care about giving y'all the same energy back. I don't care. Stay with me, Austin. Stay with me.
Hey,
is he breathing? Yes, ma'am.
Is the assailant still nearby?
Is what nearby?
The assailant, the person who stabbed him.
We have no idea.
Okay.
Everybody took off sprinting afterwards.
Okay. Is there any
there were some
serious
students around
bleeding?
that probably would know.
Okay.
Yes, I mean there's a lot of blood. He's not
Okay.
breathing.
Okay. Did anyone see what he looked like at all?
The assailant, I'm sure that some students know, but everybody has been removed from the scene.
Okay. All right, just stay on the phone with me, okay? Because you're right there with him. I'm sending paramedics to help you now. Stay on to exactly what to do next.
Come on, come on, come on. You got this. No, he should have kept his goddamn hands to himself and he wouldn't be laying there bleeding out. And I still don't think Karmello stabbed him. It's still something funny with that knife and that trash and shit. Stay with me now. Hold on now. Stay with me now. Don't go to the light now.
Is the knife still inside his chest?
No.
Okay.
It's not because they threw it in the garbage can.
All right. I'm keeping you on the phone, okay? Like I said, I'm going to tell you to stop the bleeding. Listen carefully to make sure we do it right, okay?
Okay.
Get a clean, dry cloth or towel and tell me when you have it.
Hey, we need a clean, dry cloth or towel. I'm getting. We need a dry cloth or towel.
So these idiots couldn't even. They wasn't nobody stopping the blood or nothing. Didn't nobody rip off their shirt and the tourniquet and the what? Come on, man. That's why he died. We got a bunch of incompetent idiots around. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Come on now, Austin. You got this. No, get the cloth and stop the blood. Put pressure. Do something. Oh, or was it the steroids and the meth in the system? Oh, okay. Because I think he died from a steroid meth overdose. Me personally, I think it was a steroid meth overdose. I think the knife was just a prick, just a little, and all the steroids and meth, that combination took him out. Just took him out. And then, wasn't he a football player? Wasn't he so supposed to be roided up and muscled up? You get a little prick from some tweezers, and you out the game? 50 Cent got shot 9 times, fam. Tupac got shot twice. Tupac was young when that happened, man. Tupac got shot twice, 5 times both times. Made records about it. Thug life across the belly. Like, my man get hit with the thimble and he out the game? I'm just saying, bro. My nigga take a thumbtack to the nipple and he's curtains? It's it? That's all? God damn. The fragility. Come on. Sheesh Louise. I'm trying to add it up. Dang, man, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. He said I got shot point blank range when I was 17 in my face and went to the hospital 3 days later. Gangster. God damn. Man, you better subscribe, man, and rock with me, fam. God, that's gangster. Where you from? Where you tapping in? That's gangster. Man, my man get hit with a toothpick in the breast area and he's expired. Come on. I don't know. What's going on with the cheering? Ah, gosh. I mean, this boy, man, come on, fam. If they threw his backpack, how did he get the tool to stab him? Good question. Good question. God, is you a lawyer? Girl, you got your head screwed on right now. You got you're thinking now. You're firing on all cylinders now. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Let's get back to this 911 call though. Hold on.
We have an AED here.
Okay, we want to get this bleeding stopped if we can. Is he breathing at all right now?
We need the bleeding stopped. Dry cloth or towel.
Duh.
I'm on the phone.
Okay. Is he breathing?
He is not.
Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor or ground and remove anything under his head.
Everything where?
He said flat on his back, nothing under his
he's
head.
Breathing right now.
He's breathing?
He's breathing.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh!
All right, do you have a towel
We got an
for
AED
it?
connected.
Oh, so he start back breathing. Oh! Oh, he started back breathing. He came back.
I'm sorry?
Do you have something that we can use to control the bleeding?
Yes, we have like sweatpants that
Okay,
have
that's
pressing on
perfect.
his chest.
Place it right on the wound and press down firmly. Do not lift up to
Press
blood.
down firm.
It's gonna hurt it,
Keep
but you gotta
pressing down.
push.
You don't know this. Press down firm. Just press down firm. Some sweatpants or something. Like what? What? This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Jeez Louise.
Okay?
Oh,
We
yes,
gotta keep
they
that
just removed
pressure
her.
on
Okay.
And don't take it off, okay?
Okay, he only took it off because it just advised the shock, so we did a shock to his chest.
Okay.
There you go, Austin.
He's trying.
Are there any officers there with you yet?
I think they have the assailant, but some coach is pinning him down.
Okay, where are they at?
They are really close to where the victim is. They're like 5 yards away on the track. There's some police here.
Okay, well, have them down, please, and show them where the assailant is, okay? What's your name?
Hey, that police officer needs to come down here.
What's your name?
Robert, there.
Okay, let me know when the officer's with you. I'm not hanging up until he's with you, okay?
Okay.
What is the person that you think is the assailant? What do they look like?
Hey, was that the kid that? Hey, that wasn't him? Somebody else?
That wasn't him.
Uh-oh. They confused on actually who stabbed him? Come on now. I heard that. Did you hear that? Hold on. We're going to got to bring that back a little bit. Let me see if I can put on the captions. Because I had heard. Now, what I had heard was they was confused on who was to blame for the icky. Hold on, now did you hear?
Hey, was that the kid that? Hey, that wasn't him? Somebody else?
That wasn't him.
Centennial kid?
How could you confuse somebody else with stabbing him? How could you confuse? Where's the confusion? There's confusion? Y'all don't know who exactly stabbed who? It's the what? It's the Centennial kid, not the other kid? That's funny, y'all. That's funny. That's funny, buddy.
What's your name?
Hey, that police officer needs to come down here.
What's your name?
Robert, there.
Okay, let me know when the officer's with you. I'm not hanging up until he's with you, okay?
Okay.
What is the person that you think is the assailant? What do they look like?
Hey, was that the kid that? Hey, that wasn't him? Somebody else?
That wasn't him?
Centennial kid? No, it was a kid from another school. They know the kid.
Okay, so he's not the one who stabbed, though?
No, the other kid I think was just freaking out, and they were just trying to contain him.
Okay. Let me know when they're with you, okay? Like I said, I'm not going to until they're with you. Let me know if you stop breathing, okay?
Man, come on now, Solstice.
Come on, back. Come on, you got this.
Okay, we got the suspect, okay? So you guys just focus on him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Come on.
I'm gonna.
See, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You know, even though I like to get down and dirty on y'all lessons, on y'all level, I ain't gonna lie. Them working on Austin in the back though is kind of like that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm a regular human being and I actually got feelings. That's just fucked up. Like, that's just fucked up, man. But none of this would have happened if see, this is what y'all don't understand. See, black people, we know about minding our own business. We know the ills and what could happen if you don't mind your motherfucking business. If you put your nose where it ain't supposed to be, you can't get mad when you come back without a nose. But see, y'all think your nose belongs everywhere. That's what y'all think. You think you can put your nose wherever you want to put it. We know these things already. So it's always going to be a different opinion on what people think. Oh, he should have just left the tent. He just should have left. He should have left. He should have minded his motherfucking business. Y'all can't get past that though. Obviously, I see. Like, that's really hard. That's a really hard concept for y'all to grasp. That's like water y'all refuse to use. Like not washing your feet in the shower or not using the wash rag. It's like just something you just don't get. But I'm not finna go off the fact we hearing this second 911 call. All this chipping out. Yeah, they chipping out and can't say they friend. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all run around like chickens with your head cut off. What do we do? He got stabbed. What do we do? The person on the phone has to tell us to rip off a tourniquet and apply pressure because we're goofies. Anyway, there's more of this.
Is he with me, okay, until they're with you? Is he breathing still?
He's trying, yeah. We're doing compressions and giving him mouth to mouth.
Okay.
Come on.
Hey, they're doing CPR on him.
Fight through.
Okay, just keep going, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on.
The medics are coming as fast as they can. Just keep me updated, okay?
Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Fight through, baby. Fight through, Austin. Come on. Oh, you're doing good, Austin.
Alright,
You're doing good. Hands off.
Yes, their hands off, advising a shock.
Okay. Do they still have that the sweatpants over the stab wound too to keep it from bleeding?
They have some dry cloths over it right now, and then they're putting the sweats on top during the compressions.
Perfect.
Come on.
Did it shock him again or no?
Yeah. It didn't advise.
Okay.
Come on, Austin.
Alright, tell them to do really good, okay? Just keep going for me. If they need to switch out, make sure they do, okay? If they get tired, we're going to switch,
They are, yes.
okay?
They have.
Perfect.
Yep. EMS has just arrived. They're walking on the scene.
Okay, let me know when they're with you, okay?
Come on. Okay. Come on. They're walking over here right now.
Come on, officer. Come on, officer. Come on, officer. Push through. Push
You
through.
did really good.
DMS here. Yes, they're walking up. Come on.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You did really good.
Push through. Push through. Push through. Push through. Push through.
Thank
Come on.
you.
It was,
Come on. Come on.
they're about 15 yards away. They're walking.
Come on, bro.
Go ahead, Agent 1.
Okay, they're walking up to us right now.
Okay, I'll let you go. Good job, Robert.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
So, man, Karmello Anthony, Austin Metcalf situation.
First of all, let me say that was super intense, you know. And unlike most of y'all in the chat, I do have compassion, man. That's pretty intense, man. I could only imagine, man, being there, fighting for my life, you know what I'm saying, on the stadium and shit. Yeah, they didn't put him on the. Yeah, man. That was heavy. But I still say, man, like, he should have just minded his. That all could have went away, man. They walked in there and made a beeline to dude, man. It wasn't that. Y'all can get out of here with the bullshit. Eddie set the shit up. He slid the text or whatever. Say, yo, he up here, because Karmello had been sitting there for 10, 15 minutes chilling. That's the video y'all don't say. He was sitting there chilling, minding his business, getting out the way, just having a great little outing, you know what I'm saying, after school outing at the little spot. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know nothing was going to go down. He was just chilling. Eddie get on the phone, called him up. They come up there like they finna get busy. They walk right to him and pop it off. I think they had a little knife. You know, whether it was Eddie, whether it was Hunter, shit, whether it was Austin, you know, they some goofies. He probably jabbed his damn self. He probably jabbed himself, and they saving the embarrassment of cuz jabbing himself. That's why they went to go throw the knife away. And Karmello could have had a knife. He probably didn't even get to do it. He said he did it. I don't know. He probably thought he did it, but cuz jabbed himself. It's probably that simple. They probably trying to hide the fact cuz and jabbed himself. Yeah, Eddie called him to the tent, fam. That's apparent. Eddie called the crew to Eddie flip-flop Eddie Gordo called him to the tent on all the capoeira, doing all the flips and dips and trips. Eddie called him to the tent. They thought they was finna come get some little brown. They just got done from all the meth. They probably just threw the weights down at the gym. Was all pumped up on adrenaline and meth and steroids. Like they're gonna go pummel this little. I'm gonna beat you up, man. You're under our tent, bro. You gotta get out of here, cause I said so. And if you don't leave, I'm gonna beat you up, man. And Karmello was like, not today, homie. Touch me and see what happens. You think you're tough? Let me show you. Oh my God, Austin stabbed himself. Get rid of it. Go throw it in the garbage. Karmello thought he gave him the jugga ugga. Backdoor Eddie, yeah. Look, he thought he gave him the jugga ugga. Come to find out, Karmello didn't even get it, because where was all the blood? Where was all the blood and all of that? If blood's everywhere. Where's all the blood all on him? His little t-shirt and all of that. His hoodie great hoodie should have been blooded out. Cuz was out of there. Touch me and find out. Here, I'll show you. Oh my God, Austin stabbed himself. Come on, man. That's why they ain't put Hunter on the stand. Because he would have had, because he is eating them alive. He eating them alive. Either Austin stabbed himself or the other knife, maybe Hunter had the knife. And he did the goofy. You know how y'all all unseasoned and unorganized and off kilter and goofy. You know y'all clumsy. You know that. I accidentally stabbed Austin, man. Oh my God, bro. I accidentally stabbed Austin. Guess what? You know why I get to make up these situations and scenarios? Because y'all made up situations and scenarios. Made up all white juries, made up friends of the prosecutor and the defense, made up the white guy who said he was going to come in and be the savior and help you guys because I look just like the jury. I can help you guys. Y'all did that. Y'all did all that. And now that the video that came out that y'all was trying to hide, and y'all thought you was doing something by giving us the grainy, feiny video, but you must have forgot we taught y'all how to read and do math. We smart too. They forget we taught y'all how to do stuff. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all think we ain't smart? My man has something to say. I ain't want to cut my man's wisdom. I ain't want to cut his wisdom. Let me cut. I ain't want to cut his wisdom. What you had to say, brother?
Update. As you just heard right there, the 911 tapes. 911 calls just came out from that tragic situation.
Yeah.
Before I started, like I said, these are 2 kids, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
People getting stuck on the color thing, but remember, even Austin Metcalf. Let's just say Austin Metcalf did get some of that racist propaganda from his father, right?
He did.
Ideology.
No,
he still was a kid. He could have.
Nah, no, fam. I'm not gonna let you do that. No, not gonna let you do that. Usually I let him rock out, but I gotta correct that because I don't want any clips of me actually looking like I agree with any of that. No, fam. He got all of that from Jeffrey the Devil Metcalf. Jeffrey the Devil himself Metcalf. He got it all from him. But go on.
Growed up one day or grew up. Look, I'm hood. He could have grew up one day and say, you know what, Dad? I don't F all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He could have changed his mind. He's a kid.
He could have, but not in this situation. He was knee deep in it, which is what emboldened him to think he was going to go up and tell somebody to get from up under a tent from a school he didn't go to. It was suspended from. He was suspended. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
So let's not like.
If he was supposed to be there, then Eddie wouldn't have had to text him to come. Come on now. Put the 2 and 2 together now. If they were supposed to be there, Eddie, they wouldn't have came marching in. If they were supposed to be there, they would have been there already enjoying the festivities of their track meet. Participating. He would have been said leader and holding it down and helping with refreshments. He would have been doing that. Yeah, Jeffrey the Devil Metcalf. Yeah, you like that, right? Jeffrey the Devil Metcalf. You think, hold up, y'all be thinking I'm lying. Go to my, go follow my J Lava reel. Y'all think I'm lying. Hold on real quick. I don't be just making shit up. I really speak this, not only on YouTube. Look, this real that I know. Oh, Yiggity, and we are back, and y'all know it's hot in the.
Y'all some damn devil.
Oh, I can't play the music because they be messing with my thing. That's my song, but you know, whatever. I get paid the other way. But you see that? Jeffrey the Devil himself, Metcalf. I wasn't playing when I said that. I wasn't saying, I wasn't playing. I wasn't making that up. That's really how it go. Jeffrey the Devil Metcalf. He taught them that. Let's blame the death of his son on him. If he wasn't putting all of that BS, if he wasn't watermelon felon in it and all of that at the crib, then your boy would still be around. Because he wouldn't have tried to go up and try to oppress somebody and try to move and tell somebody to go like he had some authority. He wouldn't have done that. Let's blame the source. Let's bring it. What's going on with the parents in the home? Where are they getting this stuff? From you, all right? I learned it by watching you. Where did you learn how to do this stuff? Where did you get this stuff? From you, Dad. I learned it by watching you. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. It's hella funny. It's super funny. Because this is where it comes from. This is where it starts. Oh, hold on. Y'all don't like it when I say it. You know what I got for you. I got something for you. Nina Johnson. Tell him, boo-boo.
There can't seem to grasp that Austin Metcalf was the bully in this situation. Let's look at this picture. As y'all can see, down here is the tent. Now, it's possible that this tent was slightly moved in order to gather evidence more efficiently. After all, there was inclement weather that day. But here you can see where the team clearly had all of their stuff. Now, as you can see from this clear picture, that right here where this tarp is clearly where the incident happened. This tarp is clearly preserving evidence, and that is the trail in which Austin walked away. Now, as someone who did sports her entire life, I can tell you that the prosecution's claim about tent culture is absolute BS. In fact, one of the most fun things about sports when you were a kid was when rain delays would happen and you could go visit people in other tents and hang out with them. Karmello was sitting all the way up here when Hunt.
Yeah, hold on, man. What? She brought up a very good point. So now schools are the Bloods and the Crips now? Now you can't go over to the other school set? Or you gonna get ran down on, homie, because you over here on the set? What are we talking about? Are we talking about school kids? Wait, that's a very good point. Wait a minute. So now schools is the Bloods and the Crips, and y'all got enforcers? He had to call the guys to come and ride on this fool up in our tent. Talk about ghetto. Talk about violent. Talk about it, people. That's what y'all saying? We got to ride out on them fools because they over here in my tent. What you's doing over here in my tent, fool? What? Ain't these kids supposed to be interacting and laughing and joking and camaraderie and healthy competition and shit? Nah, they supposed to be antisocial, homicidal maniacs? Don't step over here on my tent, fool. Oh, we finna get him. Or let me call my boys real quick. We about to get up with Cuz. We about to get up with Cuz. He over here in our tent, Cuz. We don't have that, Cuz. We do it like this on the west side. What? Ain't these suburban kids doing extracurricular activities trying to stay out of trouble? And Cuz gotta be worried about getting pressed at a tent? At a fucking track meet? That's what y'all saying over there, chat. That's what you saying. All right, come on. I see no type of stop. That's what you saying? I'm delusional for thinking that? I'm delusional for thinking that there should be no care in the world for a child sitting under a tent at an extracurricular track meet where people are examining or exemplifying their skills. They must be stellar students, because like you don't get to do those things if your grades ain't right and your social skills ain't right. Like you don't get to be on the team. Well, I guess. Oh, that's why the Metcalfs were suspended. Come on, fam. Let's just talk turkey. Let's make it make sense. Make it make all the sense. So you saying that is track meets is banging on wax? That's what you saying? So you saying that you better watch your back if you sitting on my under my tent during the rain, homie? Ain't nobody sitting under my tent during the rain, cuz. Really? Really? Look, don't make me get on my finesse. Really? Cuz got the fear for his life, strap up, shanks, and all of that because the war's on. Because he want to sit under a tent under the rain? The goons gotta be called? They gotta walk up and press the issue right away? Ain't what, as y'all seen in the video, it was barely a few words said. They went straight to get with cuz in his face about, hey homie, why you sitting under my tent? Let me let her cook, because that's the confusing part to me.
Metcalf decided he was going to sit in front of him.
He was sitting on the bleacher in front. So he was sitting on the bleacher with his back to it. Hunter stood up. Now, so what, 2 feet?
The defense called this out in one of the witnesses, saying if he was outside of the tent with his friend, what was wrong with that? And the witness said it was because he was in proximity to the tent. So if the coach had texted Austin earlier that day telling him he needed to step up and be a leader, then why was it only 6 minutes that he arrived, that he went straight to Anthony, prosecutor himself?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, so it might be inconclusive on when that actual leader text came in, but did the coach hype him up? Did the coach call the so he get the green light from coach. He get the text from Eddie, like, yo, come up here. Let's get this cracking. So that's why they came through so emboldened. It was full sanction? Dang, we even got to worry about the adults targeting extracurricular students? Come on, fam. Where is this going?
Said that Austin had only been in the stadium for 6 minutes before he was stabbed. It was only 15 minutes from the moment that the twins entered the stadium to when he was led away in handcuffs. Karmello immediately ran to his coach and hugged him. Does that sound like a murderer or like somebody who was scared? And to be clear, right here it says that none of the videos that they saw actually showed the altercation or the stabbing. And the images are not clear enough because of the rain, as well as people walking around holding umbrellas and crossing in front of the path of the camera. What they don't want to tell you about Karmello is that he was not only captain of the football team, captain of the track team. He had a 3.7 GPA while holding down 2 jobs. He was 5'8" and 130 pounds. The Metcalf twins are 6'1" and 213 pounds, which is 83 pounds heavier than Karmello. And one of the people that testified today was the detective of the Crimes Against Children unit. Y'all remember how I said Eddie was pretending to take a video? Well, that detective was the one who talked to Eddie and looked at the phone. And the defense asked him if they found any deleted photos on the phone, and the detective said he's not sure. Why? Because he didn't actually confiscate the phone and look at it. Someone who was actually in the courtroom on Saturday had this to say.
Karmello Anthony didn't just go into the tent. He asked, is it okay if I sit here? And even made small talk with the kid next to him about the weather. Using the words, crazy weather, huh? To which the kid responded, yeah, it is. Not only that, we found out that Eddie, Karmello's friend, when he realized that Karmello was in the tent, actually switched seats with another kid so that he and Karmello could be seated next to each other and talk.
And now word on the street.
So he can hold them down till they got there. So he can hold them down till they got there. So they can hold them down.
Is that Hunter was called to testify, but didn't show up. That's why there was that very long lunch delay. Some places are reporting that it was them trying to bargain and get a plea deal. But if that was the case, why not do a Hail Mary and put Karmello on the stand? Why rest their case if they were so concerned with how it was going? And frankly, if Karmello is found guilty, it is very likely that he could get a mistrial solely because of this.
Jeff Metcalf allegedly was helping one of the witnesses answer the questions in your comments section of that video. Everyone was saying like, oh, who is this woman? She's just biased, saying anything. And then Court TV or Law and Crime, YouTube page with like 1 million something followers, their reporter said the exact same thing.
That is
why they gotta do all of this if Cuz was guilty? Why they got to do the help in the back end and the behind the closed doors and the sneak and the this, that? Why? If he was just guilty, if he was this ravaging killer that came to the stadium for revenge and blood, he was out for blood, then why they gotta do all that? Why your boy gotta retire so he don't get disbarred? Why? 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 I don't hear y'all. Why? I've just come on. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing yet. I'm just saying, if it's all on the up and up, and he's supposed to be this murderous thug wielding a crocodile Dundee knife, ready to kill. Why it's always all the stuff got to be pulled on the back side and on the front side and all on the extra side with the sides? Why I gotta be the sides? What's up with the sides, bruh? That's all I'm saying. I know he has a Ginsu knife. He was wielding a butterfly Ginsu. Man, get out of here with that. And wasn't nothing premeditated about none of that. He didn't even have enough time to premeditate nothing. The way they got all up in his grill right away. Premeditate what? I'm trying to figure out how he grabbed a knife when they got with him so fast. Yeah, they got suspended. Don't be you over there trying to lie that lie. Hold on, I got something for that. I'm glad you said it.
Saying that they were scared of these two boys and reported it to the school, those rumors would be enough for anybody to be fearful for their lives. And let's not forget about how strange it is that the prosecutor and the defense used to be co-workers and that there's a picture of the dad with the judge going around. I don't know, seems weird. Saying that they were scared of these two boys and reported it to the school, those rumors would be enough for anybody to be fearful for their lives. And let's not forget about how strange it is that the prosecutor and the defense used to be co-workers and that there's a picture of the dad with the judge going around. I don't know, seems weird. Saying that they were scared of these two boys and reported it to the school.
Come on now. That ain't weird to you? Who, Dragon?
It was.
Listen. Hold on. We talk about that knife. Hold on. Check it out. Let me refer back to this. Let me refer back to this when we talking about that knife.
Pay attention as Karmello starts to run from underneath the tent. There's going to be a young man in all black with a backpack who had been recording everything that took place underneath the tent. The whole argument between Metcalf and Anthony. He's going to still be recording when he comes from underneath the tent as Karmello Anthony starts to run. His phone is out in hand as his arm is extended. He will not be recording Anthony as Anthony starts to run, but he's still recording what had just took place underneath the tent. I'm going to move my cursor, pointed in a direction that you should be paying attention to of that young man when he comes from underneath the tent. And right here.
Right.
Pay attention as Karmello starts to run from underneath the tent. There's going to be a young man in all black with a backpack
now y'all see that.
who had been recording everything that took place underneath the tent.
See? Come on, man. It just seems set up from the whole start. Don't forget y'all used to lynch people back in the day. They just get a little bit more sophisticated. Y'all didn't stop doing it. But why wouldn't we think this is what's going on? Y'all ain't stopped doing it. But sis say Karmello Anthony should be the focus.
I'm done talking about the negativity when it comes down to the Karmello Anthony case. We are losing the fucking plot, people. We are losing it. The reason why I say it is because nobody's talking about the appeal. Nobody's talking about all this new evidence that's being put out to us. Nobody's talking about all these witnesses. Nobody is talking about how we have multiple people saying they saw one tape, and the tape that we see is something different from the motherfucking stories that everybody else is telling us that they saw on the fucking tape. My thing about this whole situation is people has been so fixated on this one being a criminal, this one being a predator, this one getting some shit covered up. We know it's these type of people in authority with money. What the fuck you think they're gonna do is protect their fucking people. But what do? We are so, let me say this, let me keep it $100. Everybody got fucking skeletons. Everybody got some shit that ain't done. Everybody got some shit that they don't want to get out. People, let's do this shit again, and let's focus on Karmello Anthony get home. Let's focus on the fucking 35 years being given back to the motherfuckers. That need to be the main focus. I don't give a fuck from this day forward, whoever got whatever they got going on. Let them deal with their demons and let God deal with them.
Hey, that's why I'm on it, sis. That's exactly why I'm on it. We ain't finna let this go. Oh, you still making videos? Man, we ain't finna stop. We ain't finna stop. Nah, we ain't stopping. If it wasn't nothing wrong with the video, everybody wouldn't be saying nothing. If it was all on the up and up, nobody would have anything to say about it. But it's not. Not only the men, but the women know it too. Don't you,
Quite a few things wrong with this video. Y'all tell me what you see.
I'm declaring war.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, wrong video. I thought that was one of the joints. Hold on, I got you. I'm just trying to figure out. Uh-oh. We got another sister busting it down.
Now this is a 20-second video. I want you to watch closely. Look from behind that line. That's where Austin is standing because he's going to collapse later. Look, they don't even touch the guy behind the line. Karmello is on the other side. Look, I think somebody else stabbed him accidentally. Now,
yeah, because soon as and then you see that dude jet right there at the end to the garbage can. See, dude jet out. I'm talking about he is in full stride right here, trying to get to that garbage can to throw some shit away. I'm telling you, that's what I was saying. Like, They might have did the fumbles and accidentally stabbed himself, or his brother might have stabbed. Yeah, but you know, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but you know what? It all starts from the beginning. Let's not forget about the beginning. Hold on, the beginning though. I like Kimberly. I like when Kimberly tell y'all. So guess what I had got, y'all? I got a little exclusive of how Austin used to get down. I got a little exclusive on how Austin used to get down. I was saving this one for when everybody was in here. It says Austin Metcalf with all of his racist friends calling people the hard R, being his usual racist self.
Oh, you get the fuck out of here, bro. You get the fuck out of here. First swing. You get the first swing. You go to jail. You go to jail. You go to jail. First swing. You don't fucking swing. Come on. You don't fucking white power. White power. You show me the N-word.
What?
What'd you say? The fucking
little Tony Tough ass. Look at him.
What'd you say? Say the N-word. No, we good, bro. She said the N-word. We good, bro. She said the N-word, though. No, we good. You get back in your fucking car. I don't have to, though. You get the fucking in your car. I dead ass. You get the fucking in your car, I won't. Get the fucking in your car, I won't.
Oh, is that what he was doing? Was that what they was doing to Karmello? Huh? Is that what they was doing to Karmello? Look. Cuz way bigger than him, little Mighty Mouse all up on him. Well, how you think they was acting towards Karmello? When both of them was towering over him. Oh, they thought that was a walk in the park. They thought that was a walk in. Look, there you go. They thought that was a walk in the park. What you think they did to Karmello? What? Come on now. This your boy right here.
I won't. The fucking car, bro. I won't. I won't. I won't. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
Dead ass. Nigga, if you don't dead ass rat? What the fuck are you talking? What are you talking about?
I dare you hit me. Get the fuck out of here. I dare you hit me. I dare you. I dare you. Fuck in there. Dead ass.
Look at him.
I dare you. I dare you. Fuck in there. Dead ass. You get the fucking out of there. I'll let you get the fucking ass right now, bro. Let's get the fucking ass. You do it. Do it.
Is that what he said to Karmello? Is that what they were saying to Karmello? Is that what he was saying to Karmello? That's where you see how quick this escalated? That's not a sane, rational team. Calm, cool, and collected team. It looks like he got a bunch of Roys and meth in him.
Yo, you get the fuck out of here, bro. You get the fuck out of here. You get the first swing. You go to jail. You go to jail. You go to jail. First swing. You don't fucking swing. Come on. You don't fucking white power. White power. You show me the N-word. What'd you say? The fucking.
Come on now. This your boy.
What'd you say? Say the N-word. No, we good, bro. She said the N-word. We good, bro. She said the N-word, though. No, we good. You get back in your fucking car. I don't have to, though. You get the fucking in your car. I dead ass. You get the fucking in your car, bro. I won't. Get the fucking in your car. I won't, though. I'm not even fucking kidding. I won't. Get the fucking in your car, bro. I won't. Dead ass. I won't. I won't. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I dare you hit me. Get the fucking in your car. Dead ass. I dare you hit me. I dare you. I dare you. Fucking there. Dead ass.
Is that your boy?
I dare you. I dare you. Fuck in there.
So you saying he wasn't hanging around 3 other dudes that act just like that? Is that what you telling me? That they wasn't doing the same thing? Oh, come on now. I don't see you saying nothing. Yeah, he was showing out for them little hussies. Showing out for them little hussies. Straight up. That's y'all boy though? So y'all just y'all just it was just Karmello, the ravishing
thug with a knife, ready to slice and dice and take names.
Come on, man. Y'all story falling apart. Y'all look real stupid. Y'all look real stupid taking up for this guy. For this whole situation, especially when the video came out and it doesn't show.
Well, you can't bring a knife to just a push.
As we see, it was way more than a push, Poppy. Way more than a push, my friend. As we can see, it was way more than a push, my friend. I don't know, Poppy. But it was way more than a push, my friend. And I'm going to tell you something. If you push me, there's going to be hell to pay, my friend. You push me, my friend. I'm going to give you the pokey, the stabity, my friend. I'm going to give it to you the same way, my friend. I'm going to give you the pokey. You're going to have to put your left foot in and your left foot out. You're fucking with me. I'm going to have to give it to you, my friend. I don't know what you're talking about. You think the guy's supposed to take the yeah and the BBB? No. The guy gave him the pokey, man, and he deserved it, man. I guess it's safe to say Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall that time, my friend. I guess it's safe to say. I guess it's safe to say that Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall, my friend. I mean, what do you expect, man? I give you the poke, man. I don't care, man. Uh-oh. Hey, she been on one too. Kim has been on one. She is speaking up. She's been speaking up for the brigade. Hold on real quick.
And let me tell this pissy pussy dad something right to your face, sir.
Soon
as the gag order lifts, you decide to go and be racist. Let me tell you, you don't just be racist as the coping mechanism during a tragedy, okay? That should give you an idea of how you raised your bully-ass children, okay? And that is exactly why, sir, you had to bury your child. Next, and let me tell this pissy...
You understand? You understand? Can't be giving this to y'all raw digging. My man Barack though, one of the brews has something to say. Let the brews get their little. Say, man, what if the roles was reversed?
Hold on for a second, white people. I'm getting a lot of backlash saying, oh, well, what if the roles were reversed? Then what? What you gonna say then? What you gonna say then? So let me help you understand something. Because your people have ignored looking in the mirror and recognizing your repetitive nature, you seem to think that just nobody has a sense of justice. But for 2 seconds, let's focus in on that question. Why would you have to ask such a question? If you understood justice, white people, then why would you ask what if the roles were reversed? None of you would ask that because it would be a baseline understanding that justice is justice. So why do you feel compelled to ask, what if the roles was reversed? Here's the answer from all black people. Here's the answer. If the roles were reversed, justice is justice. The real problem is you white people, y'all want the blame to be shared. Like, to justify your violence, your war, your bomb dropping, all the little nonsense you be doing over your history and time, to justify, you want to feel like there's somebody else you can point the finger at and say, well, they're what's black on black crime too? Or what, it's you know, it's war over there too. That's a third world country. You understand? And look at what they're doing to each other, and they need to be civilized. Da, 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 da. You tell yourself that. You teach your children that, because really and truly, you don't want the negative eye to really show the world who you are. You have always led the realm of murder. You have always led the realm of indecency. You have always led the realm of injustice. That is a pure fact. We can go anywhere you want to go. Any book, any stat, we can go anywhere you want to go. We got AI now. We can bring AI into this. You have always been the worst on the statistic. Always. Just to narrow you back in, the thing about this case with Karmello Anthony and Austin Metcalf, the thing about this case is it's not black on black crime. So please, I want to know, why are you white people getting in the comment section saying, well, geez, man, geez Louise, what if it was black on black crime? The only reason you're doing that is to justify your racism, is to justify your hatred. That's the only reason you are coming out here on a white on black crime and talking about, well, what if it was black on black crime? Hold on for a second, white people. I'm getting a lot of backlash saying, oh, well, what if the roles were reversed? Then what? What you gonna say then? What you gonna say then? So let me help you understand something. Because your people have ignored looking in the mirror and recognizing your repetitive nature, you seem to think that just nobody has a sense of justice. But for 2 seconds, let's focus in on that question. Why would you have to ask such a question? If you understood justice, white people, then why would you ask, what if the roles were reversed? None of you would ask that because it would be a baseline understanding that justice is justice. So why do you feel compelled to ask, what if the roles was reversed? Here's the answer from all black people. Here's the answer. If the roles were reversed, just...
You know what I'm saying? Do y'all get it? Do y'all get it? All that shit y'all be doing is performative. Straight performative. Performative. Come on, fam. Everybody got nah. I'm saying what nah. The per capita BS is fully debunked. I'm sorry, my bad. I read that in the wrong voice. But yeah, don't let them get you with the per capita. See, you smart. Who is that? Niche? Nisham? Oh, you spend that knowledge over there. I see you. I am J Rose. You spitting that knowledge over there. I see you. Mabel on one. I see you. Yo, we got a lot of intelligent sisters. We got a lot of intelligent sisters online, man. And I be so I'm so proud, man, that I got some of the feminine energy over here rocking with me. I appreciate you, ladies. And y'all giving them the flu flux over there in the chat. And that's what we need. Yeah, that's what we need. Oh no, I ain't done yet though. I got a couple more for you. I got a little bit more for you. Cause I don't think everybody got to see this video about the person running to the trash. You see, the trash thing is a very big deal, which lead me to believe, man, Karmello probably didn't even stab Cuz for real. Look, the blood on his hand was probably from the little thing he was holding and he cut himself. They probably did the umble crumbles. Yeah, Austin did pay for being a bully. Jim Broadway. He paid for it, man. Yeah, unfortunately too, man. Unfortunately, man. Look, this is what the truth is, though. Let's bring it back a little bit. Unfortunately, he had a father that brought him up and hyped his head up to think that he had the authority and the unmitigated gall to go tell somebody that they need to move. Not only that, he was hyped up by the coach who told him that he needed to be a leader. He was also kind of tricked into the situation by Eddie calling him up there saying this was the time to come get with him. It was a bullshit plot from the beginning. It was a bullshit thing to do from the beginning, and it went totally wrong. And it went wronger than they thought it was, because first of all, they didn't think Karmello was going to be ready and be about that. They thought he was like a little weak little suburban kid, because y'all got to go back and what his house looked. They live in a great house. He had got a Lexus for his birthday, so the boy was riding nice. He was riding nice. They had money way before that. Matter of fact, he had a Lexus, and I think he had a little Jeep. They got him a little Jeep just to have a little Jeep. Parents had money. I don't know what y'all talking about with that. But they was probably hating on the kid, man. Captain of the football team. Captain of the... What? Hating on the man. I've experienced that at work, being very good and being very dope, and people just hating on you because you're dope. I think any black person can feel that. They was hating on the boy because he was dope, and they thought, "Oh, okay." The aggression and that attitude was already there, heightened with a little bit of meth and testosterone. I mean, you got a powder keg. You got a powder keg on your hands there, buddy. And so, unfortunately, little Austin, you know what I'm saying, thought they was going to crack it off. His brother was right there. They twins. So they was on the same thing. It wasn't, I'm the angel twin and he's the devil twin. No. They both was on the same thing. Mello had 2 jobs, correct. Come on, man. We don't want to hear it. Black people don't want to hear it this time, y'all. We don't want to hear it. Cuz was a good dude. You don't cry and run to the coach and hug him like I told him not to put my hands on it. I told him not to put his hands on me. You don't ask if he all right. You don't comply and be like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you don't do that. That's not what criminals do. He had no criminal record. Didn't exist. And, if his parents had something going on, they would have tried to demonize them too. But they can't. Just like they did in the Tamir Rice case. Tamir Rice was 11 years old. They couldn't demonize him. So they started talking about his dad's warrant. The unifying factor within this, that all of you little busters get to rally around, is why did he leave the tent? And the only reason y'all rally around that, because y'all don't understand mind your business. That's the only thing y'all got. Because you know the knife was legal, right? You do know that, right? Did you know that the knife was legal or no? Or you don't want to hear me say it? Oh, you don't want to hear me say it, huh? Somebody white got to say it? For you to hear it and believe it? Because the knife was legal. You do know that, right? And like they keep saying, this is Texas, fam. Who don't ride and slide like that. I mean, people wouldn't be walking around with their pistols and all of that. What are you talking about? Oh, he just can't do. Oh, okay. Oh, he just can't do it. Either way, y'all be showing your hand. Either way, you be showing your hand. However you want to speak about it, you're showing your hand. But y'all still got to answer this though.
See on the right, you see the group of Hunter, Austin, and friends walking towards the tent where Karmello is. The friends break off to go distract the coach like they said, and Austin goes straight up the middle, directly towards Karmello.
Straight up the
middle. Those are bleachers. It takes a lot to go up one. It looks like he skipped them, but went straight towards Karmello.
Straight.
There was so much room for him to sit anywhere else, but that was a intention to go confront him. That was a confrontation. It was unnecessary. There was so much more space for him to go anywhere else, but he didn't sit down. He stood over him. Now as you can see on the right, you see the group of Hunter, Austin, and friends walking towards the tent where Karmello is. The friends break off to go distract the coach like they said, and Austin goes straight up the middle, directly towards Karmello.
Just like a football play, right at him. Right at him. Straight up the middle. That's a big tent. Why ain't go sit nowhere else? That's a real big tent. Why he ain't go sit nowhere else? That's a huge tent. He couldn't go sit nowhere else? Just not nowhere, huh? He had to go walk, get right in fact. That's what he had to do? What? I don't hear you. What? Mama say, Auntie say it's something spiritual going on with them. Auntie say it's spiritual. That's what Auntie say. What you say, Auntie?
I would like for y'all to open your minds and your eyes just for a little 1 minute, because that's all I get to do is talk 1 minute. We talk about these 35 years with Karmello Anthony, and a lot of you guys are rejoicing and thanking God for him getting 35 years.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Man, Sosa's, you be kidding. So y'all was never in the Boy Scouts? Y'all hunters and all of that, ain't you? Ain't you? Who do you think the pocket knife industry is for? Who do you think who do you think they marketing those tools to? The hypocrisy is real. Thanks, Sosis, for bringing that up. Ain't y'all hunters and gatherers? Shit, I keep a knife on me all the time. I thought that's just what men do. Ever since I was little, all the men I knew had a little knife on them. He tried to do a lineman drill and it backfired. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. And fam, I'm saying either okay, look. He tried to do the linebacker drill with the knife in his hand. Yep. He tried to do the little drill with the knife in his hand, I'm saying. And did the and all the commotion because he wasn't thinking right. The roids and everything had his brain messed up. He wasn't thinking right. So, he came to confront him with the knife, but forgot he had a knife and thought he was finna, because, he just had to just all out raise it. He had to get one of them roid rages out. And in the midst of that, he poked himself. He poked himself. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If it was him or his brother, and it was the I don't know. I don't know why that's the sound for fucking up. That's the sound for messing up. But that's what he did. That's what he did though. But mama say, auntie say that it's spiritual. I mean, I ain't want to cut a little thunder. Tell us why it's spiritual, auntie.
I would like for y'all to open your minds and your eyes just for a little 1 minute, because that's all I get to do is talk 1 minute. We talk about these 35 years with Karmello Anthony, and a lot of you guys are rejoicing and thanking God for him getting 35 years.
Talking about the people in the chat.
And I want you to think about that for a second. Keep rejoicing, because God makes no mistakes. 3 + 5 is 8, and 8 is infinity. It means new beginning, abundance, and sacred balance. And in Christianity and in the Bible, 8 is the number of resurrection, regeneration, and new beginnings. In the Chinese culture, it also is very auspicious and prosperity. It means wealth and fortune. 3 + 5 is 8. He was 17 when he committed the crime, so 1 + 7 is 8. 8 + 8 is 16. 1 + 6 is 7. So, if you don't know, now you know that God is all around this. So you're rejoicing and clapping about 35. He is abundantly blessed, baby, with that 35. Break it down to 8. I would like for y'all to open your
I love when the sisters,
minds.
I love when they come through with some divine feminine energy. A little balance to this warrior spirit that I got. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to, bust that down with some of that femininity. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, then we just won't go there. Period. Just it's the sisters that bring us back. And everybody know too. If we talk about the character of Karmello, everybody know. Jay, I look like the one went to the trash and stabbed him. Karmello was out when Austin went down. Yeah, that trash shit is funny. El Mabunny. That right there, that like nobody saw that in court. Who was that? He didn't get subpoenaed. He didn't get asked. Man, come on, there's so many questions. They think, but that looked like Eddie though. They say, because that was supposed to be the one that was holding the camera too. There is no evidence that he did it because none of them testified that they actually saw him lunge at him. Nobody could testify exactly how it was done. Nobody said that. They all just alluded to his his behavior being aggressive. Hold on, man. On that same note, hold on. When we see that, hold on that same note, hold on. Once more, from the corner store. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Hold on now. Once more from the corner store. Hold on. This is a closer view of that trash can. Did you see this?
Stuff that I found on this Karmello Anthony video. Let me pause it right here. As you can see right there, that's Karmello Anthony that they highlighted. But I want y'all to watch in this section right here, okay? Watch it. Now a guy comes running, as you see. He's
hold on.
It's
I know it's
blob,
kind of hard. Hold on, wait.
Here. He comes down the.
I know that one's a little hard for the people on that side. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. On the. Boom. Okay, let me scoot it over a little bit so y'all can see it too. There you go. My bad, y'all. I got you. I had to figure out how to do it, but I got you. Hold on, we're gonna bring that back. Because y'all got to see under the tent. The tent part is very important.
This is some shocking stuff that I found on this Karmello Anthony video. Let me pause it right here. As you can see right there, that's Karmello Anthony that they highlighted. But I want y'all to watch in this section right here, okay? Watch it. Now a guy comes running, as you see. He's right here. It's a blob, I get it, but he's right here. He comes down the bleachers and he runs to a trash can, which is right there. And he goes in his pocket. That's him in his pocket right now. And he throws something away in that trash can and he sprints off. What was that? This is some.
Come on now. I got the same questions. I have these same questions because I'm telling you. And if you notice, the little tumble fumbles. Look, the tumble fumbles is going on. Look, Karmello all the way over here. And the tumble fumbles, all of that still going down.
Guy comes running, as you see.
Domino effect and everything. And look, hold on. Another angle, hold on.
I think we're dealing with an object sharp. Y'all know what I mean? Because I didn't notice this. But now I see that there is a drop, boom, right here. You see he lunges forward like he's about to drop something, boom, and he catches it. He catches whatever it is. And then was the pocket that I thought he was throwing something in his pocket away, and then he tosses it. And this is what I think I see.
Drop, pick up, swipe, toss. I thought he was getting something out of his pocket, but he dropped first. So drop, pick up, swipe, toss.
What, to get the blood off? Was that to get the blood off? Was that to get the blood off, though? Was that to get the blood off is what I'm asking. That looked like that was to get the blood off. Is that what that is? Oh, hold on. This is super close up. Now look, don't it look like Cuz is surrounded by all sides? It's one dude right here. It's two dudes right here. It's dudes on the side. Cuz is in the middle of everything. Or ain't that supposed to be Eddie that had the camera ready? Two individuals. Cuz must be sitting like right here. He got dudes all just surrounding him though. They're not facing this way, they're facing that way, up the bleachers. argument. Hey, is it me or do this video look different than the other ones that we've seen? Why does video look even different though? Yeah, hold on. I'm glad that's without all the speculation. This video looks different than even the one that's going around. Like, it seemed like everything popped off way faster than that. Is that the unedited joint from that all the people that claim that they saw when they was out there getting it in like that? When they went to the spot to see the video firsthand type joint? Hey, I didn't even know we was live on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. We live over there on TikTok. I didn't even know that. I knew I went live on TikTok. Hey, I didn't even know we was live on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. We live over there on TikTok. I didn't even know that. That's dope. That's dope. I knew I went live on TikTok. Hey, I didn't even know we was live. Okay.
Yeah, what happened was people took just my.
That's dope. Shout out to the TikTok family. And I think we live on Twitch and I think Rumble too. So shout out to the new program, to the new platforms, because we out here. Keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. Just shout out to TZ Von Savage.
The lack of a pattern of behavior of him being aggressive in the past, and how likely that is that he would do something like this if he was not fearful for his life. I also think it's weird that they did not submit this photo into evidence of these two boys holding what look like army-style weapons. Based on this alone and the other reports of students allegedly, the lack of a pattern of behavior of him being aggressive.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. None of that was taken into consideration. That's how we know it was some devils that convicted him. Sliding that boy at 35 like that. What's wrong with him? Huh? I can't hear y'all. I don't hear it. Why y'all Twitter's fingers stop working when the truth and all that type of stuff come out? Y'all don't got Twitter fingers no more? Y'all ain't got the Twitter fingers no more, right? Y'all so garbage. I don't hear you. You couldn't see anything to make a definitive judgment. That's right. Yeah. Well, we saw enough to know that it was self-defense. We know that. we saw enough to know that it was self-defense. And because we know that it's self-defense, anybody arguing anything different is an immoral, scoundrel, devilish, demonoid type individual. And that has selective protection for black people. Because if he was white and it was two big black bucks that was approaching him and he accidentally stabbed Jamal, or if his name was Karmello, even better, if he would have stabbed Karmello, Jamello and Karmello, if he would have stabbed Karmello, y'all would have like,
good job, Opie. Way to get the niggers off ya. They're oppressing ya. They can't keep the white man down.
He wouldn't have been in jail. We would have had to march and all of that and shut shit down just to get the boy arrested. He probably wouldn't have been arrested for like some months. It would have had to been like community outcry got well, I guess in this case it would have been community outcry sees Austin Metcalf arrested after 90 days after committed the murder of Jamillo Anthony. Come on, man. Y'all know what it would have been. What it would have been. Everybody would have been talking about stand your grounds. Even the NRA would have came out talking about Karmello. Austin should have had a gun, so he could have stopped those thugs in their tracks. There would have been new gun commercials made, concealed carry holsters. The Austin Metcalf holster. He was getting good and jumped by 4 people, 2 big ones at that. Multiple assailants doctrine. Oh, hold on, I got you. See, they don't know nothing about that. We educated over here. Let me let y'all in on the multiple assailants doctrine. See, because most of y'all just coming late, nickel slick to the function, but it actually been going on over here, and we've been learning. You, my friend, are just now catching in and catching wind. You see what I'm saying? It's you. It's you.
The Austin Metcalf State thing is crazy. If you've been on social media, you understand that they have released evidence from the trial. I got a couple points I want to make about this evidence they released and about Texas law. According to what was said, let's walk through it point by point. According to what Austin said, Karmello was sitting under the tent. Austin said that Hunter said he asked, who is this kid that no one knows that's sitting here talking recklessly? Hunter says he and Karmello begin to have an exchange. Let me back up. Karmello is sitting under the tent. 4 guys approach. 2 of them are the Metcalf twins with 2 other guys. They come underneath the tent. Karmello is already seated. Now, this is where Hunter says he asked, as him and Karmello start to have exchanges, who is this kid sitting here? He don't belong here, and he's talking recklessly, aggressively. You know, in the trial, everybody used the word aggressive when referring to Karmello's statements.
Right.
Karmello's demeanor. So who is this kid sitting here talking aggressively that no one knows? Is what Hunter said that he asked. And Hunter also says that his brother Austin stepped in, I guess, to defend Hunter. And that's when, according to Hunter, him and Austin and Karmello have exchanges, and Karmello sticks his hands into the backpack and say, just don't touch me, or something to that effect. Don't put your hands on me, or whatever he says. And now, let me talk to you about Texas law. It's called the multiple assailant doctrine. So according to the multiple assailant doctrine, if you're approached by a group of people, that could be 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and we know that 4 people came under the tent. We know that Karmello was engaged with 2 people, the Metcalf twins. So that makes this multiple assailants. Now, according to the Multiple Assailant Act, and I'm just talking, but you can look this up, read it for yourself. The Multiple Assailant Doctrine, when Karmello feels threatened, and the point that he felt threatened would be when he say, as long as you don't put your hands on me, or whatever he said. At this point, according to Texas law, because there's multiple assailants, he does not have to wait until he's attacked to defend himself. When he says, as long as you don't put your hands on me, that means that he feels threatened, and at this point, he can now take that knife and poke either of them. I'm not stretching it. Read the law for yourself. It's the multiple assailant doctrine, Texas multiple assailant doctrine, which says that if a group of people approach you and you feel threatened, even before you're attacked, you have a right under Texas law to defend yourself with force. So that means that if it says with force, that means whatever force Karmello felt necessary to defend himself from the attack, he was allowed to under Texas multiple assailant doctrine. Right. Because we do understand there's multiple assailants. Nobody is denying that. It was Hunter and Austin and 2 other kids that came underneath that tent. And Karmello was engaged with Hunter and Austin. And Austin just happened to be the one to put his hands on Karmello, and Karmello reacted by stabbing Austin. So if you just apply the law, and how his defense does not do this, I mean, his defense has got to be the worst defense you could ever possibly have. I mean, just look at the facts. When people talk about why do you have a knife at school, or why do you take a knife to the track meet, he took a knife. It's Texas. You can probably stop any teenager in Texas, and you're probably going to find a pocket knife. Even if it's not in their pocket, it's probably on their belt loop. If they got on a pair of cowboy boots, they probably got a knife in the belt loop. So it's Texas. So why does he have a knife? Forget that. Forget why does he have a knife. It's fortunate for him he did have a knife.
Right.
Why is he underneath the tent? Well, if you watch the videos and they release them, you see Karmello Anthony, when they highlight him, he's kind of walking past that tent and something stops him, and then he goes underneath the tent. So at this point, I'm believing that he was walking past the tent and Eddie grabs his attention. He goes over to talk to Eddie. And there is a video where Eddie appears to be standing outside of the tent holding a cell phone at the tent, which means that he's recording the incident, even though that recording never showed up. It is the defense's job to gather that evidence, and the defense didn't do that. So if you look at just the law that I'm talking about, the multiple assailant doctrine, Karmello Anthony is justified for doing what he did. Now, let's talk about the trial itself quite briefly. The defense, a couple of things the defense missed. One, every witness that the prosecution put on, the defense allowed the prosecution to ask the witness, was Karmello Anthony aggressive? They all said yes. That's the prosecution is painting a picture that Karmello is the aggressor. Now, the prosecution didn't ask them how was he aggressive. They just asked if he was aggressive, and they replied yes. Now, the defense missed it because the defense at this point should have asked, if the defense had asked one person, how was Karmello Anthony aggressive? This would have blown up the whole aggression part, because the witness would have said, and I'm quite sure when they say Karmello Anthony was being aggressive, that meant that Karmello Anthony was not leaving from under the tent when he was asked. That's their version of aggressive. The defense missed that. If the defense just challenged what was aggression, that changes the way the jury is looking at it. Second thing is, the prosecution was allowed to ask each of the witnesses, 16, 17, 18-year-olds, was Karmello Anthony acting in self-defense? Well, this should have been objected to by the defense, because the witness is not there to determine self-defense. The jury is. Plus, the witness, probably 15, 16 at the time, don't have any idea what the legal definition of self-defense is. So this is a point that the defense should have objected. As a matter of fact, these kids probably had no idea what perjury was, which is another thing that the defense should have got up and asked each one of those witnesses, do you understand what perjury is? And then should have explained to them, if you lie during this process, you will be prosecuted. The defense missed all of these opportunities to assist their client in this trial. That's all I have to say. Did the defense miss it, or was the defense intentional? This Karmello Anthony, Austin Metcalf State thing is crazy. If you've been on social media, you understand that they have released evidence from the trial. I got a couple of points I want to make about this evidence they released and about Texas law. According to what was said, let's walk through it point by point. According to what Austin said,
heard what he said.
Karmello was sitting on.
Y'all heard about that doctrine, right? So why is it that none of this shit ever applies to us? Why y'all feel like it don't ever apply to us? And y'all mad when we be fighting about making sure that is so. Like, we just supposed to sit back and not get equal rights like everybody else. We just supposed to take that, huh? No. We don't do that. That's what makes us so great. Now we be pressing every issue. Everything's a goddamn issue. We making a point to press everything. You ain't never. You ain't finna never, ever make us stop. So y'all can do your little 1-2 step over there in the chat. I got some very intelligent viewers busting down and repeating every little misnomer that you utter out of your little translucent lip. But make no mistake, right? This is hate in no way. It's just truth telling, just a little truth telling, and it's energy matching too, because the energy that I've been getting from that chat, boy, come on now. Doesn't matter how he said, team cuss and talk shit. Do you? That's what I'm saying. So where did the knife come from? Let me see. Yeah, if Karmello would testify that he was attacked by multiple people, then that would change the case of the court. I know, but that didn't happen because white boy Roy, little defense attorney, was in on the whole thing. He was an attorney from the town. The town they was in, you know, they was buddies. Dr. Umar Johnson told you what it was. And if you don't understand that, everything else is just going to confuse you. But yes, that's exactly what it was. Exactly what it is. Y'all know that you know how y'all folks is. You know how your folks is. Boy, I know a lot of white people that don't trust white people. Yeah, he ran off with the money. Yeah. Listen, I know plenty of white people that don't trust white people. Yeah, I got white friends. I was just having a conversation with my homeboy. Hit me up for my birthday the other day, my nigga Nick. And yeah, I said my nigga Nick. He white, but nigga's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick kind of understands what the fuck is going on. And if he don't know, he'll ask and he'll be receptive to the information. We have a lot of conversations and he give it to me real, you know, from the side and the perspective, seeing though that, you know what I'm saying, he kind of grew up being raised around black people and shit like that. And we had a conversation, you know what I'm saying, about certain little things. But what I gather from Nick is Nick, since he didn't come up around y'all and like that, he don't got that same little racial tint that y'all can't get over. Like y'all just can't seem to see past that for no reason. And that's part of black people's problem is that we too forgiving and too understanding and too empathetic and too sympathetic. And y'all play on that because y'all some ruthless motherfuckers. Y'all some dastardly, dirty deed motherfuckers. Gemini gang, that's right. My birthday is June 19th. My shit is Juneteenth. And that way my whole life. But yeah, thanks for the that's right. Gemini gang in this niche. You know what I'm talking about? It's funny, man, because I attract a lot of Geminis to my channel, but we kind of know what we know. Y'all can, it's the passion that I speak with. It's the truth that utters between my lips. Geminis don't be stunting in front of y'all. We don't do it. Now, some of them do. But see, even I, as a Gemini, know that Trump is way smarter than he portrays. Trump plays games. He's one. I could play those type of games. I could be deceptive. I would probably make a lot of money if I took the Candace Owens route and was very. I could probably do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the one of them route. That would be easy for me to do. I understand that, but I can't because I'm too real. Like I gotta say it like it is. All yours is the 20th. Happy belated. Shout it. I got to say it like it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we go. You know how we do. I got to say it how it is. I don't even really caring about how you feel about it and whatever, because I feel like you should have known better in the first place. And yeah, everybody, you know what I'm saying, don't think like I think. And that's a problem. Free Karmello, you damn right. He has appeal yet. Yeah, they actually own the appeal right now, and there's been speculation of a lot of people that wants to throw a lot of money behind his defense. Now all of a sudden you got certain rappers speaking up, and to me it's crazy that Young Miami was kind of really the first one to put something out on her platform substantially about saying something. That's crazy to me. I don't understand what's up with these little pussy willow ass rappers today. Tupac would never. Tupac would never. Also another great Gemini. Tupac would never. Say what you want about Kanye. but Kanye has always spoke up for black people. He said a couple questionable things. I mean, questionable if you don't, depending upon how you look at it, but with the slavery was a choice thing, which is, you know, from a Gemini, I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, nigga, just kill me. I ain't gonna be no goddamn slave. But anyway, like, think about all the prolific people who are Geminis. Andre 3000, considered like one of the best in the game. Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? When you even speak about ladies, think about the one woman that all men compare sophisticated women to, Felicia Rashad. Birthday, me and her got the same birthday. The essence of a woman. Felicia Rashad, it don't even get no better than that. Miss Huxtable? Are you serious? That's because she a Gemini. That's why. That is why. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking that Gemini shit. I'm talking that Gemini shit. That's what it is. I'm talking that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the high from my little day. You know what I'm saying? My little old day. You know what I'm saying? My little old day. Matter of fact, look, I have made a AI song. See, look, you know.
I think I found the door they never told us to look for. See, everybody was.
I'm creative in a lot of ways. Like, I had made this this little thing for my birthday on AI.
Oh, yiggity, and we are back, and y'all know it's hot in the streets right now. We got the footage from all different type of angles.
Why am I talking somewhere? Okay. Oh, I heard. Check this out, y'all. It's just a little fun something I did with some AI. I did a little AI song and took a little AI picture and made it move around, but
yeah. Golden hours shine when I step outside. Legacy loud, got the truth on my side. It's Juneteenth and my name hold weight. J lava in the sky, can't duplicate. Dripping in gold like the sun on my name. Oh, legacy loud, I ain't playing no games. From the block to the stars, we breaking them chains.
Hey, I be having you move
on the shirt, they remember the name. J Live, built from struggle, but the vibe so sweet. Bloodline royal, it's a foundational beat. I shine different when the culture's in view. June 19th, now the world see it too. It's my day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like to mess with technology. Like, I have made these AI videos of myself. I can't really play the audio because they like scream when I do that audio.
Yeah.
I can't play. The only reason I can play that audio is that's like a song that I haven't published yet. But if I play songs that I publish, then they ding my stream with my own thing from my own thing. It's a weird thing. So I have to avoid music at all costs, even if it's my own, because my ad revenue somehow turns out to be more than the music revenue because they pay pennies per stream on the music side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but like I know you don't really talk too much about myself, you know what I'm saying, but like this I can't play the audio. Right? But like I took this little this was back when what AI was that was out? Sora. Y'all remember Sora? I had did a little Sora little joint, you know what I'm saying? I can't really play the music because you should be able to hear the song, but if you look at it, it's kind of like me in the Matrix, right? I got the call at work, told me to get out the building and shit. Then like I'm walking down the alley, right? Then I meet up with the dude, in the black, and he tells me how I'm the chosen one, and he takes me to the place. Now I gotta choose, the red or the blue pill. I guess I chose that one. Now I'm Super J Lava. Now I do super stuff. But at first I'm a little quirky and I really can't get it right. AI gave me like 4 legs. Look, hitting the wall, bam. But look, I drink my little potion. Hold up, I drink my little potion and shit. And boom. Now nigga flying. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like I be on some little creative shit. Look at this. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. See, I'm not a rage baiter or anything like that. I just be spitting the truth, man. I'm a regular dude. See that regular stuff? I'm a regular guy. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jim. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Y'all gotta go follow me on J Lava to hear the music behind it. These is actually like songs that I did. Like I got a song called Reparations. Oh yeah, I mean I've been on this. I got a song called Cut the Check Reparations. It's like AI helps me do my videos because I can't shoot them myself. It's kind of hard to, shoot a video yourself. So AI is a great tool to help me bring my visions to life. Like I got a lot of show intros and all of that I don't play because they got music in them. So I'm kind of revamping them as we go along. But this AI is amazing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can, like, man, I like AI. I'm a component of AI. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the that's me at the what was that? Black Wall Street when it was burning. You know what I'm saying? Me helping the community. I be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm a little creative. I do a few things here and there and there and there. Yeah. And I know y'all don't know this stuff about me because I'm always, it's all black power and blah blah blah. Look, I'm petty. Look, I'm really petty. I call myself Petty P, no limit to the petty. I am very petty over here in these comment sections. Don't say nothing stupid, because I'll be quick to turn you to a coon. I don't care who it is. Look, I usually do this my MO. Like how you look and how you sound, I will turn you into a coon real quick if it applies. Y'all need to go follow me on social media. Look, I make fun of myself. Look. I make fun of myself. That's why stuff y'all say in the comment section, that shit don't bother me. Because I make fun of myself. Look at me and James Brown. You see that? I make fun of myself. No big deal. Look, I'm talking about really. Look, check this out. The Michael Jackson joint. I can't play the audio, but you know what dance I'm doing. You know what dance I'm doing. I don't know why they put them ugly ass shoes on me too, but the picture wasn't a full picture, so I guess they just made up some shoes. But that is them shoes I would never wear. I would never wear those shoes. Just for the record. But look, I make fun of myself. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm making me look. These memes right now got them tight. Y'all know Officer Hunter Foster. That these memes and this song got them tight right now. I'm turning all the people into devils. Their true form. Cohen Wiley, I'm gonna do a stream about that here shortly. I'm scouring the internet right now. We're gonna talk about that too. But that's Hunter Foster, the officer who popped at that car with that little boy in there. And yeah, I'm ahead of the game. I know about what's going on. We talking about all that too. But I'm just showing y'all. Look, y'all think I'm over here? I'm giving them all the flux, all the blues. Look, the victim, thug. I'm not scared to say it with my chest, guys. I'm not, and my account ain't blocked or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? Saying it with my whole chest. Look, showing it how they truly is. The Metcalfs. Meet the Metcalfs. You see that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm getting it way in. They should have never gave a nigga like me no damn AI. If I got AI, you're the devil. Remember the Asian guy that set that cross on fire in Chicago? He won too. He's just an Asian looking devil. I don't care. I don't care. I'm giving all the energy, all the energy that's coming through. I'm tossing that back. That's what I'm doing from 26 and beyond. I'm tossing it all back. Look, got Jack Harlow up there.
I ate noodles with no packet. Cereal with the can milk.
I ain't playing. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. I ain't playing. Look, I love my boy Method Man. But my boy Method Man has said something about Jasmine Crockett or something like that. Go vote for Jasmine Crockett or something. I had to get him too. Had to get him. They done got Method Man, y'all. Look, I'm not playing no games over here. None. Straight up, it's straight up over here. Come on now. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And you know, I got 4 words for you. Hold on now. I need you to go ahead and hold on. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share. If you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere, please do that on the platforms that we are on. Jones, I know y'all can't see. When I say platforms for the people on the up and down thing right there, I know y'all can't see all the platforms. All you see is the 2 platforms, and I apologize about that. But we on all of them. We on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. It's still Twitter to me. Just Twitter. We on TikTok. We on Rumble. We on Twitch. We on Kick. And we be like streaming to all of them too at the same time. We on 3 YouTube channels. Pick one. It's a network, fam. We own them. So love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha. You already know. Yiggity. And I say that every time too. And I say that shit every time.